Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to Crazy Bowl TV. Big up to Mandem in the building. Yeah, man. Come on in. Get off me. Right? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Thank you for being in the building. Welcome. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button as you come in. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Very, very important so that you are always notified when we are on. Welcome. Wherever you are. Trust me, today I know some of you guys want to watch that big match that is on in about hour or so. So, I'm just going to put the link in the chat. Come on in. Have your say. Today, please make it. Don't make me make it about me. I should not be talking because I've said everything that I have said have come true. Crazy Damas here. You know what I mean? So it's all about you today. So come in and have your say. I'll do my best to shut the hell up so that you guys can enjoy. And I know a lot of you guys have frustration. So Dean, I see you, Dean. Big up Bunkers in the building giving us the news. What are you saying? You say Fabrizio said on his YouTube that he is not aware of Liverpool contacted Xabi, and there are 3 teams going for Jeremy Jacket: Chelsea, Bayern, and Liverpool. Big up. Thank you for the great news. Big up yourself. He's seconds. How you doing? Good to see you. I hope all you're having a good weekend. My brother Aziz, my man. Why are you flipping upside down, man?
Yeah, so you can see the whole thing, man.
That's what happened, man.
I'm trying to get a good image, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a long show, bro. Like we gotta get through a lot of things, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, man.
Oh god.
I'm gonna do my best. I'm doing well.
Are you doing okay, my brother? Going well?
I'm taking my meds,
That's good. Man.
I'm taking my meds.
You see, my like, vitamins. You gotta take your health. I went to the gym yesterday, just to clear out,
That's how you do it, man.
Yeah, I did some running, by the way.
By the way, Dean is early today.
Running, bro.
Oh, are you running?
Gotta do some running. Gotta burn off the speed there, you know what I'm saying, man?
Good stuff. Big up, Dean. Yeah. Good to see you, man. How you doing?
How's it, man? You guys are good?
Good, man. All good. Health as well.
Yeah, I saw the notifications. I'm like, there's no way I'm missing out on this one. I'm definitely gonna jump in.
Let's go through the AFCON thing, bro.
Let's go to the AFCON. You guys on the soil, Dean, man. What happened with Fana Bafana, man? You guys were out early.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like.
Big up, Jens.
Big up, Jens. How you doing, man?
I think that's what makes
you guys were awful, right? I think you got knocked out by Cameroon, right?
I still can't sleep because I'm still not over that result of yesterday.
Big up, Irishman is in the house. What going on, man? How you doing, sir?
Very well.
Good afternoon, yeah, man. I'm gonna do my best to shut up today.
No, you gotta do your thing, bro. You gotta talk, bro. We want to hear you, man.
No, everything that I've said have come through. You guys demonize me. You guys demonize me when I said it. Now, I mean, honestly, all Liverpool fans, we are guilty. We should hold our hands up and take the blame because everything that's going on, we are part of it. Let's not just point fingers, right? We know the manager got to go. We know the manager got to go. Huh?
I'm not a part of it because I've been negative for a while. Remember this? I've been for a year. People are saying, "Yeah, you're being negative. You want us to leak." I haven't been enjoying the game for a while.
Dean, it's not even that. It's not that. I'll tell you where the Liverpool fans need to take the blame. Did you want Salah, Virgil, and Trent to get a new contract?
Yeah.
No.
Dean, don't make me go into the archives because I'll find you a part where
No.
That's mainly
so
because
for
I don't know if we could have found places that can players that can
so
replace
so
him.
this is, I'll
Like
tell
our
you what I
recruitment is so
said.
bad,
If
bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
remember we had the video call. Remember at the time. This is what I said. I said for me, Salah has been complacent, in a very long time. If he is to extend his contract, we need to sign an understudy, or he goes. So because at the moment he's untouchable. Remember, and he's been put. And I was saying this. He can't beat his man. He's playing like he owns the team. He's the main guy. And people are like, no, you're ungrateful. I was called ungrateful cunt at some point. I'm like, yeah, ungrateful. After everything is done, he's still scoring goals. I'm like, but guys, I'm a football fan first. That's why I prefer Ronaldinho over Cristiano or Messi, because I like to watch the game. That's what we watch the game. Yeah, you can bring goals, you can bring trophies, but before you win a trophy, you have to play through 90 minutes, right? What's happening between those 90 minutes? I haven't been enjoying Salah in a very, very long time. And I said, if we are to extend, we need leadership, because we didn't have. Remember, we lost Muna, we lost, and I said we need. If we can extend their contract, it's gonna be solely so that we can bring in youngsters who's gonna be understudies. Which I thought when we signed your Leonis, I thought we were doing. I thought Leon will get a chance, maybe next to Van Dijk sometimes, or he can come on with Konate. I thought, okay, we are going towards the right direction, and then unfortunately for him, he was injured. With Trent, I had a little bit of hope that you maybe might change his mind. Remember when Slot said I had a conversation with
Right now, he
him,
wishes he
blah blah
does,
blah
by the
blah.
way. Right
Yeah,
now, he
yeah.
wishes he
I was
does.
like,
He did. Yeah.
yeah. Like I'm like I was like when Slot, I'm like maybe Slot, because I said, look, maybe he was fed up with the whole club era of running. But when Slot changed the tactics, it's kind of suited him, because he didn't have to run, he didn't have to. You could just hit the balls long, and he had a little bit of a cover. If not this last season when he won the league, he had a lot of cover. He was not doing a lot of work, and I think it suited him a little bit more. But then unfortunately, he had already learned Spanish. He's fluent already, and obviously signed on bonus. So unfortunately for me, I've been very consistent with my arguments. I said, look, we can't get off them, and I don't have the sentiment of you. Even if you want to send like a quad last season, if you stink up the joint next season, you're out.
Yeah.
It doesn't make yeah.
Let me bring Seconds in there. We haven't seen him in a while, so big up yourself for joining, man. Are you one of those people? Same question. Did you want a Salah, Virgil, and Trent to get a new contract?
The only two I wanted new contracts was Virgil and Trent. I was on that Salah bandwagon to go to Saudi. When he started playing badly, inconsistent, and it's been for a year now. So yeah, only Trent and Virgil. I was happy for them to renew contracts.
Yeah,
me too.
What I'm more, I'm disappointed in our hierarchy to not bring in players gradually to actually build up that squad, and that to me was detrimental to our progress. So
yeah, Irishman, what you saying, man? Well, you wanted Virgil, Salah, and Trent, or you?
Yeah, only Trent and Virgil.
I'm asking Irishman.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I think only two of them actually wanted new deals. I don't think Trent wanted a new deal, so it's kind of like, yeah, you can get gone, man. If you want to go, you can get gone. I would have, I'm absolutely signing VVD up, 100%.
Yeah,
and then the Salah one, I would look. He gave us an incredible season last year, but before that, I was on the get 120 from Saudi kind of train.
Yeah,
with Salah. We got one excellent season out of him. Yeah, look, I think it's kind of probably worth it in the end of the day. But VVD definitely giving Virgil a new contract. Yeah,
I agree. Aziz, what you saying?
Yeah, I'm in all three of them, bro. Like, let's be real, bro. Like, these guys, they run the ship. They have been running our ship for a while, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially Trent, because he was younger and like he was supposed to be like the captain and everything and all that. But like like for VVD and Salah, until we get the proper replacements in, I was never on the boat of us selling them. Because right now, if you notice, we don't have anybody to play behind Virgil.
Yeah.
We haven't had that for a while, bro. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with Salah too. Salah doesn't actually have a backup.
True.
And that's not a recruitment, though, bro. That's not Salah's the guy. Yeah, he doesn't like to get substituted, all that. That's cool, bro. But we should act like big dogs, and we should have guys who are to be their backups. We can't just sell Salah just for the sake of selling Salah. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, he did give us a very good season last season. So you know what I'm saying? So like we thought like if he gave us at least like 50% of that, we'll be okay. Problem is he's not even giving a quarter of that.
Right.
That's exactly my biggest problem with the team is, we don't have proper backup.
Like right now, Virgil should have got subbed off after the first half of yesterday's game.
I'm getting
I
there.
don't know what the hell that
I'm
was.
getting there. No, I'm getting there.
Oh my god, bro! Like
No.
I love Virgil, bro, but I don't know what that is, bro. I don't know what that was, bro.
But that's where and that's where I started the conversation, right? Because I would say 100% of us said Virgil for sure. I mean, 75% said what? Trent, and then 25% said Salah. And yesterday's loss, yes, you could chalk it at the manager if you want. That's cool.
Yeah.
But yesterday's loss, the reason why we lost was because of lack of leadership and lack of seriousness. That one mistake that Virgil made did not just cost us a goal. It cost us another player. Because he made that mistake, Alisson had to come out. And when Alisson came out, let me finish. Let me finish.
They were dumb too. They needed their blames too.
No. Let me finish. Let me finish. When Alisson came out, he was taking anybody who was in front of him, and guess what? Who was the guy who just happened to get taken out? Joey G, the player that everybody's been praying for him to stay fit until Konate gets back, or at least he should stay fit till the end of the season, so that we can get 3 center backs to finish the season. Because we've been told that we are not buying any more players. Right now, we don't know how long he's gone for. So we have only 1 center back right now. And guess who had to come on? Endo. The guy that has been trying not to, he just want to play midfield. Or he just want to play.
I don't know what he's doing, bro.
So right now, and that's why I'm getting to, Virgil has let us down this year. The biggest letdown this year is not Salah, it's Virgil. We knew where Salah was going. Hence the reason why I'm saying 25% of us on the panel right now said, yeah, I will keep the other 2, but I will let Salah go because you could tell his time was up. As much as great he was last season, right? But right now, I'm sorry, Virgil is the one who has let us down, not just because he's not playing well, because of leadership. And leadership is more important than playing well.
Yeah.
That's the part that people don't get. Every time I go against Virgil. No, I'll tell you why. No, I'll tell you why. Because we always said that Henderson was not good enough. But one great quality he always had was his leadership.
Well.
Exactly.
But Henderson always played well. Like it wasn't like he was in the pitch and he was awful. You know what I'm saying?
No, but people say sell him. Yeah. People told us to sell him. He wasn't good enough. He wasn't this. But we always go back to his But
like Quasi, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's not an exceptional talent, Henderson, right?
Yeah.
But he ran for the team. He did the basics. He linked up with the players very well, and he leaded. Right. So, like, I think playing well and being a good leader comes hand in hand during the games. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you're not playing well, it's very hard for you.
Abdillah, I see there. I want to hold you there. You see the difference? I'll tell you this. Virgil mostly he can play well. He's been playing well. He's been one of the best defenders in the world. But the problem is when you know that you're good and you become the leader. The problem is when you know that you're better than everybody on the pitch, you start thinking everything that's going wrong is not because of you.
Yeah.
That's why even when he makes mistakes, he points out at somebody else. Oh, what are you doing?
Like,
that he doesn't take responsibility as a leader. It's up to you to say if you are a manager of the company, right? Who gets the blame? You, and then especially in the limelight, you're the one who takes responsibility. Like that's what Hendo used to do. Hendo, you never, ever, he would shout when everybody's playing poorly and he's grinding on top of that. Virgil will point at you, but he's not grinding. That's the difference.
Right.
He's not. I haven't seen him work hard in a long time. So that's lacking leadership skill. I haven't seen.
thing is-
Just give
Thing
me
is, you
one
guys
game
have to
you've seen.
understand something about Virgil, right?
Mhm.
This guy has played every single minute for the last 3 years, bro. With Netherlands and with us, bro. This man never gets replaced, never gets rotated, bro.
Yeah, that,
Right now,
and
if
that
you look
one.
at Arsenal, hold on. If you look
Yeah.
at Arsenal, Gabriel and Saliba get rotated.
Mhm.
They didn't play every single game this season, and they didn't play every single game last season.
But that's the
Virgil,
fundamental.
Last season and this season have played every.
That's the fundamental
single
problem at
minute.
Liverpool. That's the fundamental problem at Liverpool. That's the,
So,
the
like-
bigger picture, right? That's the bigger picture. But we're looking at the individual.
Yeah, we're looking
issue.
at the game in isolation. I understand
Exactly.
that. But like
Right.
I'm just saying, like generally speaking, like you'll get some good games off of him, and
Yeah.
you'll get some games like yesterday. You know what I'm saying? The problem is when games like yesterday happens, we're screwed.
But look at this.
Because the
though.
rest of the team is not playing very well.
True, but look at it, and I'll get to what Anfield Irishman just put in the chat. Virgil, when they got booed, he comes out and what did he say? I don't know what he made a very sly comment, and the next time he was in London watching the NBA game, and when I said that, everybody said I was harsh. Number two,
There we go.
yesterday,
deal.
yesterday when after the game and he was handed the mic was in his front and in his face, and they asked him, he said it was because of the wind.
Yeah.
We all watching the game.
We gotta stop interviewing people who lose. By the way, okay. I wanted to hear from the Fulham manager and the Fulham best player. Sorry, a Bournemouth manager. And
Yeah.
a Bournemouth best player. I did not want to hear from Slot, and I did not want to hear from Virgil.
Brother,
Okay. I didn't
that's
wanna hear
exactly
anything
what we're
from
talking
Adam
about. Aziz, that's what that's the microscopic part that we're talking about where he's not taking that what Dean just said.
Oh, he
That's
literally
exactly
says the
what
same
he should
thing
have said.
every time we lose. He says the same thing, bro. He's like, "Oh, we should have done better."
Irishman.
Well, you know, like it wasn't our day. Oh, da, da, da. Yeah, get the hell out of here, man. Come on, man. You just like copy
And that's
pasting
what
every
I'm
single
saying.
game, bro.
And that is where
Yeah.
I'm saying that Liverpool fans, we need to take accountability. If we all wanted Virgil to stay, we need to hold him accountable because right now he is getting away with murder because of all the great things he's done for the club. But one thing that Irishman said that I agree. He said, when players are aging, you know the drop off is coming, but you never know.
But that's the thing. That's why I say we should have brought in some backup and gradually they bring them in the team. You know, but I mean, the guy's too old. He can't play every single game 90 plus minutes. It's impossible. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. And for me, the way forward, we need to sack this coach immediately and get
Like
at
yesterday?
least 2 signings in before the
window
transfer
closes.
window closes.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
a
Irishman,
centre back,
yeah, go
a
ahead.
centre back, and another attacking player, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. The fact that that's the fundamental problem that everybody is talking about, where the club, as a fundamental, we've been run slightly poor for a long time,
We've been run very poor for a very long time.
for a very long time of lack of proper
Planning
forecast.
and proper like identifying our
Exactly.
main issues in the squad in the team,
Exactly.
and like lack of execution of getting the right players in and getting the
Facts.
deals
I
done.
agree. And last year, this past summer, they tried to fix it, but they did a microscope, not a microscopy. They did a very hard surgery by bringing a whole lot of players at once, which is we all love it because we haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we were happy. But I said in the summer, you wanted Diaz gone, we want all these people want Rodrigo. I said, we don't forget the other side of football. People have to jail. Not all of them are gonna hit the road running. But we were so excited. Oh, we all brushed it. But Irishman, I want you to talk more about the comment you made, which was we know that the player's gonna follow, but you don't know when. Like powerful.
Yeah, you got to you look at your defenders and you think, yeah, they can go till they're 34, 35. You know, they look after themselves.
Right.
All of that. That's why they have this kind of aversion. Like you're 28 plus, we're not giving a 4-year-old. But that is the thing, man. It's like a Mo Salah can be out there, and it's one summer, and then you're looking at going, who's this guy? Because you look at Mo last year and you look at Mo this year. It's when those guys, man, when they're at that kind of peak, you don't know when it's going to drop off, and it doesn't come with an advance warning. It doesn't come with, you know, sign after sign after sign. It's like, in a year's time, this guy's slowing down. When they're elite and they work in defined margins, the drop off can be really, really quick, and you can't know when it's going to come. So that's why they look at these 31, 32-year-olds and go, yeah, we're not going to give contracts to these guys. They got a bit pressured into it because it's Mo Salah. But that's the thing. And you kind of got to say, like someone like Luis Diaz, 28 years old. Yeah, he's ripping it up in Germany. But there's more space in Germany. He plays for Bayern. He gets a lot more of the ball. He's up against weaker opposition. Would he be executing like that in the Premier League? We don't know. That kind of money, that kind of age. That's why, like what Hein is saying is we've basically relied on Mo Salah, and Mo Salah wants to play. If we've got Real Madrid on a Wednesday night, and we've got Rochdale in the cup on frickin' Friday night, Mo Salah will want to play 90 minutes in both those games. He'll want to play against frickin' Rochdale. There's no one on it's been the hardest job at Liverpool over the last 10 years is to find a player who is A, good enough to play if Mo Salah is out, and B, prepared to sit on the bench for 95% of the time because Mo Salah is never out. So that's the backup issue there. We are now, and Hein is saying we haven't. You look at the list of centre halves we bought since 2017, it's criminal.
Yeah,
it's absolutely criminal. You talk about squad building, there is none. There is none. And now we're looking at, Andy Robbo can go, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, Bradley's out, that's cool. Leone's out, that's cool. Yeah, we can let Robbo swing. We can send him down to London with a pat on the back and our best wishes. No, man.
Irishman, hold that thought. Who's the best player at Man City?
I don't know.
Who is
Haaland, maybe?
currently the best player at Man City?
Yeah, who's Haaland, in your Ireland? Who's next to Ireland?
Reggie's been out for a while.
I think as a collective, they are a great team.
No. There is somebody. I want the name.
Rodri, maybe.
I'm talking about in the same position now. When Haaland is not playing, who's playing after him?
Marmoush yesterday
Okay.
was amazing. Yeah, yesterday he played very well.
Let's
Semenyo, right?
Yeah.
No, Marmoush.
Yeah, okay, let's go to Arsenal, Irishman. I'm still an Irishman. Let's go to Arsenal. Who's the best player in the Arsenal team?
And they're all at their peak.
Rice?
It's either Rice or Saka. If Saka's in, great.
I'll put Rice
Saka,
ahead of
okay. Who's if it's Rice, who's after Rice? In terms of the same position, when he's not playing, who's playing in his position?
It differs, but it could
Well,
be
maybe.
Moreno or Zubimendi.
Zubimendi, I suppose, if that's what
Exactly, but and look at the qualities of both players, the first and the second. There is
I'm getting your point.
Yeah. So
good
you
squad
can find a replacement. I don't want to hear that they couldn't find anybody who can play after Salah. You can find this plenty. We know the players. We speak about these things all the time. We know we want this player. It's just they never wanted to do it because we're cheap. That's the point. We're cheap. That's why we were surprised last season when we went on a spending spree because we've been cheap. As long as we know that Salah is,
a lot of the cash money from winning the league, so that's why they went on a shopping spree. You know what I'm saying?
That's
it
what
because
it is.
That was their intention. You know what I mean? Like if we haven't won the league last season, probably
we're not gonna do that.
Have came in probably.
Bro, there's been a lot of players that other teams went. That other teams ended up getting. We never got them. And remember, every season we are linked to wingers, defenders, midfielders, and what do?
We don't buy them.
What do we do?
Yeah,
so we don't want to do it. We don't want to do it, man. That's the point.
I even wanted Olisi when he was still playing in the Champions League.
Oh yeah.
I wanted him then.
I wanted Olisi for a while, bro.
And apparently we looked at him, but we never went in for him properly.
For We're
We
interested
always
in FC.
admire. We're admiring FC. We admire
Yeah.
players.
Yeah, we're interested in Jackie, and now he's going to Chelsea. We were interested in Jackie, and now he's going to Chelsea.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So I don't know when I hear the whole they couldn't any player can be replaced. Any player. Even remember what Pep was saying when Aguero left. We cannot replace him. What did they do?
Yeah.
They went for
replaced
Haaland.
him.
Any player can be replaced. It's just that one, I understand he's always fit. So your point in saying maybe you can't get somebody who can be his understudy who won't be playing games.
That's my main
Yeah,
point
but that's
on it.
on the manager.
Yes,
That's my
but
main
make
point
that
on
how,
it.
decision.
but how many games are we playing a season? So everybody will get minutes. We want to compete
Exactly.
in all.
Exactly.
Everybody will
There
get
should be
minutes.
clear communication, and the players should understand.
Yeah, I know,
You
but
know?
Mo Salah is a bit of a special case there because I think if you're a player and you want to play, he's almost certainly going to start. If you look at how many games he started in the Premier League, 35, 36, 38, 37, 34, you know, it's to finding the player that's happy to give up his spot to Mo if Mo is always going to be. That's why I think you get someone in, you bring him for a couple of years. Like we should have had 3 guys covering Mo. We could bring a guy in for a couple of years. He gets bored of not playing all the time. You move him on. You bring in another guy. The likes of having Ben Doak and Chiesa there is just criminal. Yeah, you can get someone. I probably put it wrong that it can't be done. What I'm saying was that was the biggest problem Liverpool had was getting someone in that position. Just giving
Same
it
thing
all
with
to Mo.
Virgil. Same thing with Alisson.
Yeah, I mean, you say like there's enough games, but if you get knocked out with a cup competitions and someone like Virgil starts every league game, someone like Salah starts every league game, well, actually,
Every
when
league
you
game,
find out,
Champions League game.
Nah, but
Every league
under
game,
Klopp,
Champions League game.
we're going all the way to the finals. We're playing finals, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions
Yeah,
League.
but Club knew
We're
how to
going all
manage
the
his
way.
team. Club knew how to manage
We're
his
going
team.
all the way.
He built that team.
We're not playing. Yeah, we're not playing a lot of games now because we are okay with losing Carabao Cup or being knocked out of FA. Our manager said it. He said he was happy that we're out of that cup, and yet we're still underperforming in the Premier League.
I swear to God, bro. What the hell was that, by the way?
So
What do you
it's
mean you're happy
I
about losing the cup?
understand that Irishman means, or I understand your points, but it almost sounds like you're making excuses for them. That's the thing. It almost sounds.
I'm
you
not
see,
making an excuse. No, I'm
Nah,
not
he's
trying
not
to make
making
it
excuses
sound
for
like
him.
that. I'm not trying to make an excuse.
that's what I'm saying. It
it's-
almost sounds like. That's what I said. It's almost. I know you're not, but I'm saying it. It almost sounds like you're saying we must understand this, but I'm not. Remember, we're always understanding FC. We must understand that you want us the league.
Yeah, we understand. We don't want to pay 300 mil, 300K.
Exactly.
While he had the match of his life at City.
Yeah.
He kept a clean sheet alongside Khuzanov. We have Virgil and Gomez, and they can't keep clean sheet.
He was going on the ground, bro. In 90-something minutes, dropping his. We don't have defenders like that. Maybe Gomez, maybe Leone. He's the one I can see that can go on the ground to block a shot. Van Dijk is doing this.
We don't even know.
We don't even. Yeah. Van Dijk is doing this. He's like posing for the camera when he's blocking.
And right now, like, see, look, they say they want to pass on Gahey because he gets paid 300K. Okay, who's the backup then?
Good question.
Who? Are you gonna get Schlotterbeck, who had an ACL 3 months ago? Or are you gonna get somebody who doesn't want to leave Italy in Bastoni?
I'm not on that Bastoni train because I'm.
Even if, like, let's say he's the type of name that people will shut up for, right? He doesn't want to leave Italy.
Yeah.
Look,
So who's the backup to Gahey right now? We need an experienced center back because Konate is leaving. Konate is gone next season, bro. We should have paid that money.
If we have to get center backs in now, in this late stage after all this injuries and stuff, I would say it's either Bastoni or Schlotterbeck. But
like he had an
if they got a center back in, if they got a center back in the beginning, in the summer transfer window, I would have gone for a Joel Ordonez, or Jake, that they can gradually get into the system while everybody's fit.
And by the way, Ordonez we're gonna lose too because we're gonna be dilly-dallying just the same way as we usually do. We're gonna be like, we're linked with this guy, but we're not really talking to him. We're not really saying. He's just gonna end up going to another club.
Yeah. Remember the kid. Remember the kid who's playing at Arsenal now. He's happy to be the second. They got 2. Like I think they got like 4 defenders at Arsenal. They've got Moresca, very good. They got Hincapié. You will see how good he's playing. He doesn't. You can't even tell whether he's Cabral. And we were linked with him. Remember, they were highlight.
We were also very interested. Yeah, we were also very
welcome to
interested in
Liverpool.
him.
bro. Yeah, we're interested in FC. We were linked.
I saw welcome to Liverpool.
In California. We never bought him.
Yeah.
They said Richard Hughes knew him since he was at Roma or something like that. I don't know.
Which was that?
Yeah.
Richard Hughes. He said he had a relationship with his agent. That's what they told us. With
With who?
Calafiori's agent.
Oh, Calafiori.
Calafiori's agent. We never even made a move.
Yeah,
move.
but
By the way,
Hughes came.
we could have done with Calafiori.
Hughes came after Calafiori.
No. The season when we bought in, when Hughes and Edwards came in, they said Hughes has a relationship with Calafiori's agent.
Arsenal's Calafiori?
Arsenal last season. Yeah, Arsenal.
No,
Calafiori,
he came in 2 seasons ago.
No,
he
no,
came in after
last
the
season.
Euro. No, after the Euro.
Yeah, Euros was last season, right?
No, the year before.
That's the summer of last season. The last summer.
2024.
Yeah, that's the summer.
We are in
last summer,
2026,
last summer.
Aziz. We are in 2026. Come back to future, man.
No, 2025, bro.
No. He came in the year that he came in.
I don't remember that.
That was right. That's the same year that Chiesa came in.
Yeah. Chiesa
That was
was a huge signing. Chiesa was a huge,
hold on.
and now we're signing.
I mean, we could check it later, but Calafiori have you seen his injury record?
No, I understand that, but the problem is,
Yeah,
they
but
said they
as
were
a
interested.
backup though.
That's the point.
As a
That's the
backup.
We're interested in these players, but we never buy them. Right now, we're interested out of board. How much money you want to bet that he doesn't land in Liverpool? How much?
Yeah, summer
Right now, I got a
24.
question, right? Summer, but they tell
Summer
us what?
24, right?
Market opportunity, right? Market opportunity. Go grab him now. Why not? Today, Palace lost 3-0. They're not doing anything this season. Go grab him now. Market
Yes,
opportunity,
I
right?
agree with you.
I'll get Munoz.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Right now, if you went up to Wharton right now, tell him, yo, come to Liverpool. Would you say no?
Get Adam Warden right now.
And listen, he does what Isaac did in the summer. How much you can actually get him for? 60, 70, even if it's 80 mil, right? Because there are other clubs we're going to want in the summer. And we're going to do this thing that we don't want to go into a bidding war.
Well, this is a thing, though.
We're going to be doing something like that, bro.
There is something in the club right now that got to stop, and maybe Edwards
The
needs to come
complacency
back.
in the market, yeah.
Yes, the complacency is part of it, and Edwards maybe needs to come into his director role, and he and Hughes needs to properly work together. And I'll tell you why. The Van der Vaart thing that's going on, I'm pretty sure Virgil has something to do with it. I understand.
I think it's his agent because he's a Liverpool fan. I think that's what it is.
That is what needs to stop.
That's my opinion, by the way. That's my opinion. I don't know what it is, by the way.
But that got to stop because I understand Virgil and Allison are so good. They are so world class that you need your opinion in certain things, right? But we are looking elsewhere when good players are around, and we have our eyes set on certain players that a lot of times we don't get, or they are injury prone.
Yeah.
And why don't we look into the African players and the South American players? Why can't
We don't know
Liverpool?
what are we doing, bro? We don't know what are we doing, bro. We don't look at anybody. We just look at people and we just let them go. That's what we do.
So one thing, if you guys watch, one thing that we do in the market, we also look at what makes sense in like business wise. Look at all the players that we sign. They're also looking at retail. Can they get how are they looked at their country? Like look at Japan. And remember, we got Minamino. He was the hottest in Japan. Remember, and then the same thing with Endo. That's why we got Endo, and we opened the whole retail.
Yeah.
And when he goes back to
Yeah.
Japan, we do that.
Yeah.
Look at money. Look at every player that we get. We're thinking of it's smart business. I get it. It's smart. Look at Leone. He was one of the most talked youngster in Italy, right? And that's how we go into the market. We always look at retail.
Dean,
Yeah.
guess what? Liverpool, for the first time, have made more money than Manchester United.
Yeah. I agree. Business wise, we're really good,
And
but it's affecting us elsewhere.
True.
Yeah.
Do you guys think we're gonna get this Jan Diomande player from Leipzig in the summer
We'll
transfer
be
window?
interested.
Where is he
We
playing?
may or may not get him. We're interested right now. We're just interested.
Where is he playing?
Look,
though?
he's a versatile attacker. He can play on the right wing and
Yeah?
and
I
left
thought it
wing.
was mostly left. I thought it was
Okay.
mostly left winger.
I think it's Leipzig. He plays for Leipzig. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you,
Leipzig.
Yeah.
So
For me, like I think we need a center back and a DM more important than
we need a center back.
That is-
We need 4
and-
center
and-
backs.
Yeah, we need 4 center backs. Yeah.
Coming this summer, we will have to spend a lot of money in players, midfield and
Yeah.
defense department.
Yeah.
All your
Yeah, 'cause,
all your
like-
defenders are all injured, right?
Because
So
like I think we need a DM anyway. But if you send away McAllister or somebody in the midfield, you need to bring in another player
yeah,
because we
so,
don't have depth there.
So
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need to bring in another player. You know,
we
what I'm
know
saying?
that.
Who would
they
you
got-
go for in the midfield?
I
right
do
now?
Who
like
would you go
Wharton.
for in the midfield?
Right now,
I do like-
Adam Wharton has come top of my list because Baliba is
No.
atrocious this season.
I believe he's still a good player. He will play for us if we get him. But like I do like Wharton
No.
this style of play because he's like a conductor in the midfield. Like
Yeah,
Mm.
because
if you see the way
McAllister
we
is
play
so
the
Yeah.
ball
poor.
out for the back is atrocious. By the way, if I
McAllister
see
is
Allison
so
pass the
poor.
football again, I'm gonna pull my eyes out, bro. Like, it's 3
There's
passes,
a
he
there's
lose
a
the ball
player called
immediately, bro.
Lamine Kamara at I think he's playing for
So
is
the
it
Senegal
Monaco?
I think
I
yeah,
think-
man. It's
What about
Senegal guy, right?
Kamara at Aston Villa?
Yeah,
No, no,
he
no,
is.
no, no,
Yeah,
no,
he's
no,
a-
no, not that.
it's a good
No,
shot.
not that Kamara. This player is
talking about the
playing in
Senegal guy,
Ligue
right?
A.
Hmm.
Yeah, the Senegal guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
those are good.
If
those
I'm
are
gonna get
good
somebody
picks.
from Senegal, I'll get Pop Gay, bro. I'll get Pop Gay. But, yeah.
No, we need
Yeah,
a monster.
That snapshot he got,
Yeah.
that is cash money right there, bro.
Now then, Pahovic and Wharton, that's a good shout. I'll take them too. But I think as fast as McAllister has become an odd man out, Gravenberg is also starting to become an odd man out. If you guys are picking up this
He
midfield.
hasn't been good, yeah.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think it's because Gravenberg is playing too many games. He's playing almost every game. That guy's
Yeah.
I
tired,
don't know,
man.
man. I
He
think
must
he's just
be.
not the
Yeah.
right profile of midfielder, bro. Because we need either you're a tackling 6 or you're a ball playing 6. But he's like
And
neither.
then-
He's like
Yeah.
the ball carrier. You know
And
what I'm
then with our
But-
manager who is spreading this confusion, it's no wonder that the players don't understand what they must really do.
Yeah, you saw like
But
the
also-
conversation between
yeah.
like Jones and the manager. They're going like this a lot.
Yeah,
They're
no,
going like
man.
this,
It's the
he
same-
like this, and then he go like
I
this,
could-
and then he like this.
It's the same thing. I don't know how to do the Scouse accent. It's this. If I guess you were saying like something like it's the same thing. It's the same thing. What do you want me to do? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You're telling me the same thing. It's nothing. But I think what I think the problem also with me is one thing that I think I've noticed with Slot. I don't because before when they were profiling him, they were telling us about him. You know, all those the stats guys. You know, your T4 what. They said
T4.
one of his best traits is man management. But I don't see. I don't think he's a good manager.
He's
Yeah.
the worst
I think-
man manager. He's the worst man manager that this club ever had.
Mhm.
I got a
Yeah.
question right now.
Yeah,
If we were
because-
giving Rio
because-
more game time this season, do you think he would have been like starting ahead of Gapco?
Mhm. Yeah, you know why I'm saying that because
10 minutes that Rio
Wait,
came
one
in,
at
he
a
did
time,
more
one at
than
a
what Gapco did the whole game. In that 10
you
minutes,
know
that
why
Rio
I
came
say
in,
that. Yeah,
Well,
you know why I
that's
say
the
that.
thing with
because
Rio,
I
right?
haven't.
What Richard
Yeah.
Play did. Rio, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but Rio is not developing properly. He didn't do
Yeah.
nothing
No,
yesterday
he's
when
not.
he came on.
Dude, he got the
Exactly.
free kick that led to the
No,
goal.
no. You
Rio
won
did
the play.
nothing.
You won the free kick,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
What do you mean? He's
Hold
Rio
on, hold
could
on,
have had his-
hold
he
on,
won
hold
the
on.
free kick.
Quasi,
People-
you've been. I think you're watching basketball or something. I mean, come on.
I'm
If you think
telling
Rio
you.
did nothing, if you think
I'm
Rio did
telling
nothing, he
you.
did
I'm
more.
telling you. Guys,
I watched the
guys,
same game as you. I watched the same game. He took his
He was
defender
our
up twice.
best
All
player
he had
when
to
he
do was
came
go
on.
down and get a penalty. All he had to do was go down. He should have gone down there.
Yeah, and then he went down for a free kick. Yeah,
No,
good
Yeah.
job.
Rio was
Then he-
really good yesterday. He was really, really good.
Quasi,
But
you
every
can't say
time he
did
comes
nothing.
up,
literally
every
won
time
the
he
free
gets
kick.
minutes.
Dude.
Every time he gets
And he
minutes,
takes on
he's
his
looking
players,
really
bro. Like,
good.
that's crazy, bro. He dribbles like grown men. Like he dribbles them.
he
And
didn't
he's
dribble
Yeah.
past
doing it.
nobody. Why you guys talk? Are we watching the same game?
Yeah,
Probably
dribbles,
not.
bro. That's a
He
player, bro.
didn't dribble past anybody. Yes, he got the foul, bro.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Listen. Okay, let me have my say for a little bit. Rio is not developing properly. This kid,
I thought you
No,
said
we agree.
I thought you said you're not talking today. You said you're
I'm trying not to, but I'm trying not to, but people, I'm sorry. This kid is not developing properly. When he
No, we
comes
agree
on
with
the
you on that.
field, he has pace and he is strong. I have the last time he blew past. Tell me when's the last time he cooked somebody? Right, he just blew past into person. With him going nowhere. All he's doing is step over. There's nothing he's doing. How many?
But like that causes fouls, and that's what we needed.
You need him to go through those people. Foul.
Quasi, right?
Yeah.
When you're playing against low blocks and you're dribbling past a group, you need somebody to make an unforced error. Rio can do that for us. You know what I'm saying? But Gakpo, with him cutting in and trying to move
Much
away
better
from
than
the player,
Gakpo. I agree with you.
That doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. I'm going with what I see every time he comes on. The kid is not developing properly, and we need to look at that.
One, by the way.
But we do
One of
agree
them
with
He
you.
is
said
not
how many-
developing properly. What's
No,
up?
Quasi,
That's why when it
Quasi, you asked how many he completed 1 out of 1 dribble yesterday.
One.
Yeah,
He
only
played
tried
more
one
than
to
30
complete it.
minutes.
That's 100%, baby. It's 100%.
No, 13 minutes. He played 13 minutes. No, I'm
30 minutes. Okay, he has what like Irishman facts. What he's 100% on one-on-one dribble.
Yeah, that's all you need. You need that one dribble, bro. That's all you
Can't
need.
argue. Can't argue with the numbers.
Cause is not having it, bro. Cause it's not.
That's all you need, bro. You need just one dribble. See, look, Rio, if he didn't came on, that game wouldn't have been 2-2. If Rio didn't came on, that game wouldn't have been 2-2. They would have beaten us
Quasi.
3-1 comfortably.
We lost.
Gents, I think if Rio would
we're
have
lucky
come
because of
on,
crap.
if Rio would have been used 15 minutes regularly, he would have been
And
far.
they started him in a few games too, because he does deserve
Yeah.
the starts.
No, listen.
He would have been further in his
I
development
agree with
than what we're
what you
currently
guys
seeing.
are saying. Bro, I agree with what you guys are saying because I've said he needs to play more. Personally, leave
Yeah.
Gakpo. I would have not sub Gakpo. I'll let Salah go sit somewhere. As a matter of fact, go
Gakpo
wait
needed
for
to
us.
sub, bro.
Salah,
Bro,
go wait for us in the bus. Go wait for us in the bus.
Quasi. Gakpo needed to be subbed, bro. Gakpo needed to be subbed.
The reason why I say you need Gakpo in is because you could put Gakpo to work somewhere. Salah, you can't.
No, he was not working at all. He was practically.
I get you. I understand. Let's sell him.
Salah,
In
yeah,
the
he was doing
summer,
a lot of things wrong. I agree. Salah was doing a lot of things wrong in this game, but he was trying to make something happen.
this is
Gakpo
what I'm
wasn't trying to
saying.
make anything happen.
This is what
That
I'm
was
saying
the
about
issue.
this is what I'm saying about the young kid. He is not developing properly either by the manager or the senior players are not teaching him anything. Because this guy was
No, the man needs to play him.
listen,
That's it, bro.
Aziz, we refuse to buy Semenyo or anybody else before him because of this kid. And this
Yeah.
kid is
Get more
not
minutes
getting
to
any
Gakpo,
playing
that's why.
time. He's not getting any playing
For
time.
me,
By the way, the argument
me,
was
it's-
because they wanted to give more minutes to Gakpo. That's why they didn't buy Semenyo. It wasn't
Huh?
because of
for
Rio.
me, it's like the whole
wanna give more minutes
coaching
to Gakpo.
team is not doing their work currently. The whole coaching team seems to me like they're just there.
I'm just saying.
It doesn't look as if they're doing anything specific with the team.
This is the best time to teach Rio something. This is the time for him to make mistakes. He's 17 years old, right? He's
Yeah, we're not
17
doing
years
that
old.
anyway, bro.
And you cannot tell me that ever since he busted through last summer, has he done anything since then that you be like, oh, we got our next one?
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. Quasi, I wanted to say something.
Irishman, you say
Yeah,
what?
I wanted to.
The goals
Yeah.
against Atletico Madrid and the goal against Newcastle. You said, has he
scored
done
against
anything?
Atletico
Yes.
Atletico
In
Madrid, he scored.
friendlies, in the friendlies, but there were those two in the preseason. But yeah, but the way he drew, look, you want to laugh, you laugh, okay? But you asked me, had I seen anything, right? And
Yeah.
this kid showed
seen
me
some.
ability, and he told me talent that nobody else in our team. He didn't just like tap winning from 6 yards. He scored the same goal twice, where he basically ran from the halfway line, ran through two teams. He did it the first one, and then he scored again the second game. He did an even better version of it. And then he came on and he had the technique, he had the composure, and he had the class to finish that goal against Newcastle in the very last minute to give us a winner. If you want to say, have I seen, and I've seen him just purely on the eye test, humiliate grown men.
I haven't seen that. I'm
Humiliate
sorry.
grown men.
I have not seen
And he looks
anything. The only
comfortable
thing,
too, by the
the
way.
only thing that
He
I've
looks
seen him
comfortable on
do,
that side too.
the only thing I've seen him do is a lot of step overs and not commit more.
I
Huh?
seen him like play a ball across. I see him
No,
like
this is the thing. You guys see, you guys are missing the whole thing, and that's what Liverpool fans we always do. We did that with Ben Doak. There's a list of kids that we did that. There's a lot.
It's terrible. Always
Woods,
was.
what's that saying? Woodson. There's a whole list of players. What's that kid in Fulham right now? We did all of the. Oh, they did this.
By the
This
way, that
kid.
guy's a baller. By the way,
No.
that guy's a
Harry
baller.
Wilson.
Listen, people.
Harry Wilson is a
Yeah,
baller.
again, by the end of the season, you guys gonna say I'm right. This kid
No.
is not. He is not developing properly. Don't.
Yeah,
He is just doing step
We
overs,
agree with
people.
you on that.
He is just
We
doing
agree
step
with you on
overs.
developing properly though.
He is
We would
not,
agree
and
with
we
you.
need to. Let me finish, people. Let me finish one at a time.
yeah.
He is not developing. This kid is not developing. You cannot tell me
agree, man.
we cannot just go off at the Newcastle one. That was 2025. People,
Yeah.
we are Liverpool. Okay, he's playing for Liverpool. He is regarded as one of the next best talent in the world. The manager can't even find time to put him in. Whether you blame the manager or you blame him,
Good, yeah.
there's something going on, and this kid is not developing as the talent that we were shown. We stole him from
Down to our
Chelsea.
coaches.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And people are, oh, he
Down
did
to our
this.
coaches.
No,
They're not
he needs to be
developing.
consistent.
Quasi,
Go ahead, Peter.
I agree with you then. I agree with you. This is what I this is what I
Wait,
this is-
wait, Dean.
this-
Let Paul Sabi say. Where Paul? Paul, what is saying?
Oh, okay.
There's one thing I find.
Oh.
There's one thing I find frustrating. He keeps on doing the same thing. He keeps on doing a step over to try and wing his way back
create space, yeah.
inside and trying to have a shot that he can curl into the top corner, rather than going on the outside, which we actually desperately need.
Uh-huh.
We need someone who can go on the outside and put a cross in.
Stretch the team out.
Um,
He's doing
Yeah.
exactly what Gakpo's doing.
Yeah, but when
he's
you
doing
give
the
him
same thing.
limited minutes, like he's not gonna do much with it, bro. Because he needs.
I agree, but that's what I'm saying. But you guys are debating. You guys didn't listen to me, right? I said he's not developing properly, and when he comes on,
Yeah, we
you
do agree, by the way. We
when
do
he
agree
comes
on he's not
on,
being
whether he
developed
comes
properly.
on at 30 minutes or 17 minutes, his job, bro, we all witnessed Sterling. We witnessed Sterling. So don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. We witnessed Sterling. Came in at the same age.
But again, Kwasi, it's the manager doesn't give him those minutes.
Why? I know the manager's trash. So let's throw that.
that's
Why
the
is he
reason.
not?
That's it.
Because the manager
reason.
don't trust him. How can we all see the kids' abilities and the talent? We all see that, but the manager don't trust him, and the manager don't want to put him in these situations.
As far as a coach, right? There's two things he needs to work on. He needs to work on his end product and decision making.
Thank you.
If he wants to be to that next level,
Yeah.
and he's also his initial touch momentum. He stops the ball too close to his feet, actually reducing the initial momentum when it comes to a one-on-one kind of situation or one-on-one challenge. He needs to
Irishman,
improve on
he's
those things.
17, but this is the opportunity for
Yeah.
you to try all that, make mistakes.
Those things.
He's not developing.
but-
He's 17.
Yeah,
He's going to turn
but that's
18.
the
Send him out
thing.
on loan.
He
Or
must
we
get
just start
playing
playing.
time. He must get playing
Yeah.
time. If he doesn't get playing time, whether that's in the under 21s, under 18s, or in the first team, he must get playing time. He doesn't get any playing time.
Okay, now I have a question for you guys. We get a new manager and the same thing happens, then what?
No, they ain't send him
Then
out on
I would
loan.
loan him out. Then I would
they
either
send him
loan
out
him
on
out
loan.
or let
you
him or let him go and play in the under 21s at least. But
Yeah.
at the
I
moment,
heard
he's
that.
not playing
getting his
any
development
games.
there, bro.
I heard that
He
story
needs to play
before.
some proper
I
football.
heard that story before.
No, he needs to be loaned out, bro. He needs to be loaned out. If you're
Yeah,
not
but
gonna
he
play him,
can't
loan
be.
him out.
If the manager is not gonna trust him in the
Yeah,
first
loan him.
team,
Loan him.
then he must go on loan.
Yeah.
And then
Either
you
you
guys
loan
will
him out-
request, then you request a better player, and then that means he's done.
No, but if he comes back and he competes for his position again, then he's good. If
Yeah,
he's
then-
really
Bro,
that guy,
if
he'll
you
go
bring
on loan,
Olise,
get developed, and then challenge for his position.
Some of you guys said that we should possibly look at that kid from Leipzig, 19 years old, only 2 years
Yeah.
his senior, right?
Yeah,
And then some of you guys said, Olise, right? We get Olise, we get that kid. Where is Rio playing?
No, Rio goes out on loan in that scenario.
Exactly. He goes on loan. These two kids.
Yeah.
you
And then we might
take-
sell Gapco. Who knows? We might sell somebody. And then he comes back in. Who knows?
Yeah,
And then
we
in
have-
2 years' time, when Rio comes
Nobody
back
knows what's gonna happen in 2 or
as a
3 years
developed
ahead.
player,
You know what I'm
then
saying?
he can play.
Okay. Can I say something?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Haven't you guys seen the same point that you guys are making year after year at Liverpool? The same thing that we are saying that we need to stop. We keep bringing
what?
these kids in, right? We have all these kids. Elliot is the only one who came back. Curtis is the one
Most
who's
of them
been
do
fighting.
come back.
Yeah, Curtis
Bradley
is the
came
one.
back.
Who?
Bradley came back. Bradley.
Bradley came back. Okay.
Yeah.
And then who else?
Curtis has never been out on loan.
Yeah, Curtis got lucky. He's been fighting for his life,
Yeah.
and now people are talking about go to Spurs.
No,
So,
you should not go to Spurs.
The plan that you guys are saying, Liverpool don't have a history of success on that. All the kids that do well, Trent, Curtis, they all stayed.
Our
Yeah, but
academy is
like,
not very
but
good.
Curtis
Let's
and
be
Trent
honest.
came
Let's
into a
be
team
honest.
that
Let's have an
needed
honest
players in their
discussion. Our
position.
academy is not very good.
I agree. The
Yeah.
academy
Yeah.
is not good
Academy is terrible. It
Yeah.
needs to be restructured.
because I'm looking at Manchester City
He's already
and
in
the
charge.
kids that
He's
they are
already in charge.
producing. Look at the
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
that okay. I was told that the geographic region is plays a lot of it, right? London tends to get a lot of the players, but look at Manchester City. The kids that they coming out of Manchester. City.
Manchester's also the same way, by the way. Same thing applies to Manchester too.
You see what I mean? So I'm not saying that Rio should not play or whatever, but Liverpool, I'm sorry. We got Trey, young Trey. People call him Yaya Trey.
Yeah, he should go on loan. He should
Okay.
go on loan.
You see what I mean? So we
But
can,
we're not sending him on loan, and we're not
We've
playing
got to
him.
pick the right
Like,
club for him to
that's
be.
on the club.
We've
That's
got
not
to pick the
on
right
us.
club for
That's
him
not
to
on
be a
him.
loan at. To be loaned out to.
there's more we have to talk about it. We cannot just always say, oh, he's
Yeah, but-
young. No. We have to talk about it. And I don't just blame it on the kid. The kid needs to learn. Just like Irishman said, he's 17. So he has to learn. But we have a problem,
Yeah.
fundamental problem at Liverpool. We don't show proper leadership. Salah, that kid should have been your project.
Exactly.
Yeah, he doesn't need to.
Now
Just give
you're
him game
talking.
time, bro.
That kid
Now
should have
you're
been
talking.
Salah's project. You guys are saying we need somebody to deputize for Salah, whether he's on the left or the right. That should be the next kid
We
right
shouldn't be
there.
talking about deputizing. We should be talking about replacing Salah. Okay, he's done. I mean, yesterday's
Yeah, I
performance
mean,
proved
Salah
it,
is
mate.
too old now, but say a year or
done.
two back. A year
We should be
back.
looking for the guy- we should be looking for a guy who's number one to replace Salah.
I have a
And
question.
Then get someone.
I have
to,
a question. Has
deputize
any
under
of
him.
our senior players, I think Bar Allison, has any of our senior players picked up a youth and said, I'm going to mentor it? I'll tell you guys
Yeah,
what.
players don't do that.
Hold
bro.
up.
Players don't
I'll
do
give
that.
you an example and you get exactly what I mean. Stephen G, who was his the two players he mentored?
Come on, man. He's bringing the
Lucas?
best player of all time, bro, with charisma.
Lucas?
Come on, bro.
Lucas and Henderson. That was Stevie G project.
Yeah, but Stevie's a different type of personality. You know, those guys are not like that.
Okay, then. So we have a problem.
Not everybody is a mentor.
Right.
Not everybody
Yeah,
is a
not
mentor.
every, yeah.
I agree. So we have a problem. We kept all those players because the
But like,
reason why
nobody
no,
has
let me
that, bro.
finish.
You just bring in a player and you play him. That's it, bro. You just bring in a player and you play
Yeah,
him.
I've seen how Virgil treat Kirkus.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you-
Rightly so.
Yeah,
Curtis is an
sometimes he's
average
giving
guy.
him
He's
some
an average
hard love
fullback,
or
man.
whatever,
He's
bro. But he
average.
hasn't
He's
proved.
at best.
But see, this is the thing,
Yeah,
people.
good point.
We can say bring people to deputize somebody, and the person that not everybody is a mentor.
Yes.
But we keep saying bring somebody to deputize somebody, and we don't teach the kid how to take over the next person. If we're not going to
Yeah, but
replace
if
him,
you play him, he will learn. But if you play
how
him,
is he going to
will
learn when the other guy don't want to?
You
Don't
learn
want
from
to
your
teach?
mistakes in the pitch. You learn. That's how you learn.
You can put a bit of a word in it, but what do you expect him to do? Bring him off and give him personalized training and coaching? He's getting coached by the club. He's not getting coached by Mo Salah. Mo Salah can say, look, man, I did this, I do that, I look after myself. Did you ever try this diet? Did you ever try that? You say the usual stuff, look, keep your head on your shoulders, but it's not like Mo trains the next right winger
That's not
and
proper
the other
coaching.
He
left winger
can't do
trains
that.
the other
Yeah,
left
it's
winger
not
and
his job.
the
It's
centre
not
mid
his
trains the
job.
centre mids.
That's the
You're
leadership
taking like
problem.
if you use Stevie G as an example, you're taking one of the most charismatic, talismanic, important players at this club. Of course, he was going around having a word. You know, but I don't think it's really incumbent on any other player to mentor a kid. I mean, it's not the Make-A-Wish Foundation; it's a football club.
Yeah.
You know,
I
these
thought
guys.
that's what Liverpool stand for. It means
No, it
more.
didn't stand for that.
What do hey?
Oh, that was a
what?
marketing. That Mark, don't fall for that marketing
No,
nonsense.
no, I'm
that
not
was made
talking
up
just the
8
marketing.
years ago.
There's
This
a
means
list.
more.
There's a
Come on,
list
that's made
of.
up by marketing
Okay,
groups.
Listen,
Good.
what, bro?
Let me get this. Everybody
Okay,
said we needed a Shankly, and then we needed the Paisley. That's mentorship because they were both there.
They were
Let-
mentors.
That's
yes, he
being a
was.
manager. This
That's
is the
mentorship.
show
What are you
Quasi
talking about
wasn't going to
mentorship,
talk, by
bro,
the
with
way.
the managers?
Guys,
This
guys,
is the show Quasi wasn't going to talk, by the way. Do you remember that, Quasi? This is the show where you weren't going to
I
talk.
was trying not to talk, but you guys are remember this topic was us fans taking responsibility for the mistakes that we did because we always say we don't want this and then end up find a roundabout to come back. We don't want sentiment, but we still wanted to keep these players. People
What there, man?
we demonized
I'm
club.
serious.
Remember, we demonized club for the same thing that we are doing right now. That's why I'm saying we the fans have to take responsibility.
What are we doing?
Now, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm right. You guys are not wrong. I'm just saying that's the problem where we are right now. Until we find the fundamental problem as a club, we're not going to move on. People are, you know, the funny thing is, all of a sudden, people are coming in full circle to say, oh, the manager needs to go because he's making us poor. But when we say he needed to go, a lot of them say no because what? Mo Salah was the problem.
Yeah, but now it's proven that he's not. So the manager still needs to go. He needed to go anyway, by the way.
Like the hypocrisy on social media right now is hilarious. It's so hilarious. The manager became a problem when he started benching Mo Salah. Some of us
the
said he
manager's
needed
been a
to go a long time
problem.
ago.
That's a stupid conclusion, man.
Quasi, I think I said a few times on your show that this manager, and that was a long time ago. I told you that this manager is not for me. A very long time ago. I think it was March or April last year already. I told you this guy's not gonna make it. And I mean, my words are not close.
No, I agree. Like I said, this is it's not a I'm wrong, you guys are right, or I'm right, you guys are wrong. It's just that disagreement that we have as a fan base is the problem where we don't have an understanding that sometimes we have to be ruthless and say no. And sometimes, yes, we have to cuddle certain things. Now let's move on to this manager talk, right? Are you guys sure Alonso is the guy? And let me have my 2 seconds.
I just want him to be sacked just so I can breathe a little bit. And then we'll figure it out.
And this is the thing that Liverpool fans, we need to understand. The difference between Alonso and, for me, what's his name? Luis Enrique. Enrique is here to win right away. So if things goes bad, you could fire him, right? Alonso is going to be our Arteta. If Alonso comes right now, and things goes bad, we cannot come on the channel and say he got to go out. You have to let him write it out.
Yeah. That's
Are
feel like we're
Liverpool
doing
fans
with
ready
Slot
for
right now,
that? That's
to be
my
honest with
question.
you.
Say
To
what?
be honest with you, Quasi, I feel like that's what we're doing with Slot right now. Like the ownership, that's what they're doing with Slot. They're just writing it out to see if somehow it will get better.
Yeah.
That's what they're going with right now. They're not right now. I bet you they're not thinking about sacking him.
You said they're not?
They're not thinking about sacking him.
But because I believe, and the sources are telling me, that Alonso is not the club's first option. It's Enrique.
Yeah.
But if we are forced to, we will have to go with Alonso. But I'm saying, I'm asking, if Alonso comes in, Liverpool fans, we cannot come on the channel and start saying Alonso out when things go bad. We will have to write it out just like Arsenal did with Arteta. And are Liverpool fans ready for that? That's the question.
I think they are because he is
That's not an option. Sorry, it's not an option. No way.
I mean, yeah, for Paul, yes, it's not an option. But I'm talking about like the general fans. They'll wait it out because he's one of our own. Like we're not waiting out for this guy because he's not one of our own. That's essentially, yes, you can say it's a bit hypocritical, but football fans are like that.
Yeah.
If we're talking about the general overall fans, we're not talking about ourselves and our opinion. Me personally, if Alonso doesn't do well, you sack him.
Yeah,
We don't,
I agree with you.
We're not in the position of We need
Yeah.
to build a team, and he needs to come in right away and show us something different.
Mm.
I'm in that mood, and I'm pretty sure most of most of Liverpool fans are in that realm. But we're talking about like the overall media fan base. They'll wait it out for him because he's one of our own. Like same thing if Stevie G becomes Liverpool full-time manager right now, they'll give him time, even though he's not a good manager. If Stevie G becomes full-time manager right now, they'll give him time. They'll give him at least 3 years for him to figure it out.
Paul, you agree with that?
I would take Stevie G if he had an assistant who was tactically aware, is flexible with his formation, tactical aware, with his tactics. That's
Just
the only
hire that
way-
dude
that's
then.
the only way we work with Stevie G. Yeah.
Irish right
Why
say
do,
what?
why do both? Just hire that dude.
Hire that dude and
Just hire that dude. The guy just got all the tactics. What? Yeah. So Stevie just comes out and does press conferences. That's what we're talking
Personally-
about. Stevie will just come out and
but-
sit in the bench, and he'll be Stevie G with his hairline and his quotes and his Scouse accent.
Why you
And
hate
he'll
on the
be great
headline,
in
man?
interviews. But it'll be like we know he's not a coach. Or he's not a tactical. He's not a guy that sets a team up. He's a guy that works, like Paul is saying, with a really, really good number
He's a
two.
motivator.
So yeah, I mean,
Man management.
who cares? I mean, I think he should. Look, I think Stevie should just leave his reputation at Liverpool alone and intact. Don't come
I agree
back for
about
some
that.
crappy,
I agree.
I've
crappy
Absolutely.
little 3-month stints as an interim. You know, and if you lose a few games, you lose Champions League. It'll be that's all a lot of younger fans. Oh, that's Steven Gerrard guy. I don't remember as a player, but I remember when he came back and he was a shit manager. You know,
And
just he's got
and
pristine.
the rivals will give it to us, bro. Like
Yeah, he's got
trust
pristine
me.
reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
leave
yeah.
it. If you're not getting offered a 4-year contract as the manager, and even then I'd kind of leave it if I was Stevie G, but he wouldn't be able to say no to it. But that's just me. Look, I'd be saying, look, man, your reputation as a manager is bad, but it's at Aston Villa and it's in Saudi Arabia. Your reputation at Liverpool is rock solid. It's gold. Just
Yeah, don't
leave.
mess that up.
Just
Don't
leave
mess
it.
that up. Yeah.
Not for
I don't
3
even
months.
want
as
him at
some
interim
interim.
for that same reason, by the way. I don't want him as interim either, bro. I want somebody who's a
No.
little bit more experienced who knows how to handle the interim job. That's what, like, if we sack him and get an interim, I don't know who that is, by the way. But so
Do you
don't
know
come
what
at
I
me for
think,
that.
Aziz? We were talking about it last night, and again, this isn't. But if it's got to be one of those things, I think because if it goes down like that, Gio will go as well, so he won't be around. I would consider giving it to Rob Page from now to the end of the season.
Hey,
That-
Paul says
that's what I
Javi
would-
with Thiago. That's a shout.
Yeah, Thiago owes us, by the way. Thiago owes us. He 2 seasons he hasn't played any football for us, bro. He owes us, by the way.
Thiago,
Get him over here. Let him train some of these little tacticals. Teach people how to do the
I'll
first touches and
put
all
him in
that.
charge of the
Come in.
academy, mate.
that's what I'll do. I'll put Thiago at the
Yeah.
academy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I'll
like he's
put
a good
Thiago
like
inside the
motivator
academy,
and
yeah.
stuff like that.
I can check out some of these bums that we're employing to coaching.
But
the
I think
academy.
that's a good shout. Get Thiago in as an interim. Get Alonso in. You know.
I don't think he's a manager, but like he's a good manager. Like he knows how to manage players. Like he can talk
No,
to
no,
them, he can
and not
communicate with them.
also Thiago knows tactics. You see his masterclass. He knows ball. He knows ball.
Yeah, but he's working.
It will
at
be a good
Barcelona,
learning
bro.
curve for
Like,
him.
He owes us, bro. He gave us 2 years of no football. 2 years. He's been sitting in the injury, wasting the hospital bills, bro. Been running the bill down for the hospital,
I
bro.
blame Klopp
That
for
brother
that.
owes us,
I
bro.
think Klopp
That
blame
brother
Klopp
owes
tried
us.
I blame Jurgen for that, mate. He could have been a player for us if he had not tried to turn him into a runner.
Thiago is slow as hell, man. He's one of the slowest players I've ever seen him run. He's one of the slowest.
Exactly. He's a playmaker. He's a man who stitches things together.
Remember that
It's
one
like
season when he was
McAllister.
fit, bro? Oh my god, bro. We were playing some
It's
football
like-
that was insane, bro. The NFT midfield,
Yeah.
bro. The NFT, bro. Yo.
I mean,
Yeah.
if he and Keita was fit, that was Klopp's
we were
ultimate.
doing some damage, bro. We were doing
That was
some
Klopp's
damage.
ultimate.
Yeah.
Fabinho,
Yeah.
Anderson. I
He's-
mean, Fabinho.
And Thiago,
Fabinho,
we were
Keita,
playing
and
some
Thiago.
football,
Yeah,
bro. The
would have been
passes
sick,
through the
man.
lines,
So-
bro. Like
so
saw that
who
one
would
pass
you
he
go
did to
for,
Mane, like,
Kwasi?
he would, like on the side like that, bro. Yo,
Who,
that was
me?
crazy, man.
My
Yeah,
manager
who would you
right
go?
now, Enrique is my number one choice, and Liverpool is caught up with between a hard rock and a very very hard place.
I would even go for Simone Inzaghi as well, man.
No,
Inzaghi?
no.
Yeah.
Nah,
Not
you
Yeah,
got
for
mad
me.
G's
sorry,
in
I'll
there,
go
nah,
for him.
in
What's
Saudi,
wrong
bro.
with
You
him?
can't get
What's
him,
the
bro.
problem
You
with
can't get
him?
Inzaghi,
Nah,
defensive style. Liverpool
We
fans, you
don't
guys
like his
already
type of
bored
football
with
anyway, bro. We like attacking football. We like
What's the
Yeah.
attacking
damn problem?
football.
Come on, give me some reasons why.
like I said,
Come on.
we're talking about Inzaghi,
So no,
former
no.
Inter manager, right?
I know exactly. So what's your objections? Come on, man.
I'll tell you why
You can
people.
give me a reason without
I'll tell you
saying
why
that,
people
then
will not
you're
like.
the same.
I'll tell you why people will not like Inzaghi. Too
The football's
defensive.
not great.
Football is not stylistic enough, and he tried
He's
to
not that
open up.
defensive. He plays good attacking football.
Yeah, but
Not
you
really.
saw what
Nah,
happened to
he's
his
more
defense,
defensive
right?
coach, bro. He's more of a defensive coach.
He's a defensive tactic coach.
He's
He
like
is
he's like
solid.
he's like in
He's
that.
like Conte.
He's in like the
You know,
Conte.
for me
Yeah,
as a
what's his
Premier,
name? The guy from
as a Premier League coach, you
One
would
at a
do
time,
well.
please.
But
One at a
when-
time, please. Go ahead. Go ahead, seconds.
The only
As a-
problem is that he plays
as a
three at the
Premier
back.
League coach, I think you would do well. But as a cup coach, you know, as a like the Champions League and so, when it comes to the nitty gritty part of those competitions, I think you will be too soft.
He got to
You
two
won't have
Champions
it.
League finals, so how you talking
He got to
nonsense,
the
man?
final.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, he didn't
The
win
nitty
it. You know,
gritty part is winning it. The nitty gritty part is winning
And
it.
that's true.
Yeah.
Very nitty gritty. I mean, to get a team like Inter to a Champions League final twice, I mean, come on.
Hey, Simone did the same thing too.
But like, yo, his contract.
That's what we're
in
talking about,
Saudi,
Simone.
Are you ready? Are you?
Oh,
ready?
talking about
you're
Simone.
Simone.
No, he was talking about
yeah,
Inzaghi.
did this, yeah, Inzaghi did. I thought, yeah, Simeone Inzaghi. I thought you meant for the.
Oh, he talking about Simone. He's talking about Inzaghi. So you guys
But
are talking
obviously,
about the
as an
same
Inter
manager.
fan,
Simone,
as an
no,
Inter
Simone.
fan, as an Inter fan, I can tell he's not a defensive coach. He's an extremely interesting kind of guy. Comes up with lots of new ideas, attacking ideas.
Thank you.
I don't know if he suits. You know, like I said, a lot of times, sometimes it's just about your face. Sometimes it's just about your face, and I don't mean literally your, but it's just about are you the right fit for a club? Good manager, good coach, good brain, good ideas, good tactics, but do you fit? I don't know if he comes. I don't
That
know.
should
if he
not
comes
matter
in.
at all, mate. That should not matter
No,
at all.
well, yeah, but I'm just my opinion is that it does. It's just Jurgen Klopp was the perfect manager for Liverpool. Why? One of the reasons, a lot of the reasons why, he just fit with the club. He was a fit for the club. Inzaghi, I don't know. He's look, I think he's a top manager. I mean, I'm going to offend Quasi now. Like Xabi Alonso, you're talking about will be back him. Like he's basically, you know, it's a bit weird, but
He's a slow boxer.
he's my favorite player of all time. Alonso is my favorite Liverpool player of all time. People say Gerrard, people say blah blah blah, but Alonso is. If I could have been a footballer, I would have been Xabi Alonso. I just love the way he played the game.
Yeah.
Now, if he comes in, and I think he's a great manager, but if he comes in and after a year, anybody with a pair of eyes can see that it's not working, yeah, I'll be saying the guy should go. You know, you can't back your guy for 4 or 5 years. You know, you got to look at what he's doing. You know, you've got to look and say, hey, do you know what? It isn't good. Now, I'd be very, very surprised if Alonso came in and he didn't do a good job considering what he's already done. You know, that Real Madrid thing is a car crash. But you're not going to like it, Quasi. But I
took that job in the first place.
No, but Quasi, the manager I would bring in, and you're not going to like it because you always laugh at this guy. But I think if you know the show The Masked Singer, you know that show The Masked Singer, where they don't find out who it is until the end. If we brought this guy in and he had one of those silly fucking masks on, and you didn't know who he was, and he played the kind of football that this guy would have us playing, that we all talk about attractive football. It's Julian Nagelsmann.
Irishman is here to cook
Irishman,
Irishman here.
Irishman, what the fuck? Oh my lord! Somebody check on Irishman. I think he's
Wait
kidnapped.
and see. Wait and
He's
see. I'm
kidnapped.
telling you.
I think that's a good shout for me.
He's
You would
kidnapped.
love the
Irishman,
football he
he's
plays.
kidnapped.
You would love the football he plays.
They'll give me Alonso tomorrow. Today.
You'd love it. You'd love
No,
it. If
no,
you didn't
no,
know
no.
it was him, if you didn't know it was him, you'd be like, this guy plays amazing football. Who is he?
I will tell you I will probably be confused and say, is that Klopp and that the mask? And then when that defensive frailty start to kick in, I'll be like, yep, that is that guy. No,
You'll know him
Nagelsmann.
before the mask comes off.
Yeah,
You
before the
tell me
mask
you'll
goes
know
off.
him before the mask
I
comes
was
off.
like, is that Klopp? Is that Klopp? Is that Klopp? Klopp is back. But then when that defensive frailty kicks in, then I'll be like, yep, I knew it. You can't fool me. It'll be like a
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo. Unveil the mask.
Quasi,
Scooby-Doo,
Quasi.
that's a funny one, bro.
Quasi, I just want a coach who can let our attackers, actually finish in the final third.
Enrique.
Because at the
Free-flowing
moment we
attacking
have
football.
at the moment we have great attackers, but we seem to not. I don't know what's happening in that final third, but
It
nothing
hasn't clicked yet.
nothing
Hasn't
is
clicked.
happening in that final third. And that's our biggest problem. We
We don't
need a
have
coach
final
that
third
Yeah, I
can.
mean,
players.
because we started that game with Gakpo, bro. What do you think was gonna happen?
Don't blame Gakpo for the final third. So Bosley
No,
can
I'm
pass for.
blaming Gakpo, bro. No.
but
Zoboslai
Don't
was our
pick it.
best player yesterday.
Liverpool fans and football fans. Let's stop
No,
always.
Zoboslai was our best player yesterday. A
What?
goal and assist, bro. Zoboslai was our best player yesterday.
You didn't hear what I said. I said final third problem. So Bosley can pass the ball in the
He
final
did the
third.
final third part, bro. He did the
No,
final third part.
That is true.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah.
Zoboslai.
He's a-
Sometimes
he's
it
a
doesn't always
basically-
comes off, but he gets sometimes
He's
he gets
he's
right
basically a
passes.
player that provides energy. That's all he
He
does.
gives us energy. So Bosley, I've told you guys, so Bosley right now this year is the best player on the team. But when it comes to
Yeah.
final third,
Yeah.
By the way, that free
He's
kick, by the way.
rancid.
Wow, by the way.
no, his
Free
free kicks
kick.
on point. That
Oh
one
my
I'm
God,
not. I'm
bro.
not.
I
I'm
need to
talking
see
about
more
final
of that.
third.
I need to see more of that between him and Salah, bro. When he just like,
Why is
steps
Salah
out and
even
laid it
standing
out
there?
for him, bro.
Salah should not
Yeah,
be playing.
He did that with Trent. He did that with Trent, by the way. He did the same routine with
Not be
Trent.
in the team. Bro.
Salah should not be on the team. Remember, I told
Bro,
you guys
you
this is
saw
the
the way
reason
he
why I
rolled the
didn't
ball
want him
off.
back.
Bro,
What's up?
you see the way he rolled the ball off away from the wall, and then that's when he was able to pick up that angle.
Salah, see, this is why we don't like Salah FCs. Wow, that roll was so
You don't
perfect.
appreciate the little
Quasi-
stuff, bro. You're too
Quasi,
greedy, bro.
I wanna-
You're too
I wanna-
greedy. You don't appreciate
guys,
the
I
little
wanna-
stuff, bro.
Guys, I want to say something on Soboslai. If you notice, guys, if you notice this, Vets has been poor this season when it comes to passing, but that's one of his best
Yeah.
traits.
Mhm.
You know why he's
Yeah,
been
but that's
poor?
because of the
Because
speed of the Prem, by the way.
because
But yeah.
because no, that's not the issue. It's because our manager is making our players do things that they're not supposed to be doing. You have to come back, do all this work, and carry the ball, and then you have to pass. You can't do all those. If you played football, you know what I'm saying. If you've been running for the past 5 minutes, intensively pressing and all this, chances are you might do something very silly at the end. It's like dribbling past 3, 4, 5 players, and then you run out of air at the end, or like you're running with the ball, and then you do like you shink the ball like whatever. That's exactly what's been happening to our players. Sobo, you see him right back, defensive midfield. At the same time, he carries the ball, and all the other players are not at the same wavelength with him. And
All the
sometimes you
players
can
are
see he
his
doesn't.
pace. They don't have his speed.
You see, sometimes he doesn't even know what, and then he just does something very silly, right? And if some of the nuances where he does some flicks, some tricks, that's on the manager. In training, I hate it even when we're going back to the real thing. I wanted to say something, that's why I've been quiet. It's up to the manager and the way we're training, because we have to pick up. He says, I replayed the game, I watched it. So what are you rewatching? Are you watching low blocks? Instead of watching those small details that all your players have been doing, and then you address it in training, say, hey, you see these tricks? You see now, Gakpo, you're going here.
Like
No,
that
you
goes-
should. You see, that's something that we haven't been doing. We have never been doing, like, every time and again. What we saw last game, you see what we saw against Bournemouth, we're going to see the same shit. Rio is going to come after maybe before 20 minutes or so. Kesa might not even play. Ramsey is not going to play. Gakpo will start. Salah will start. We're seeing the same thing over and over and over. And that's the problem this season, where we're not addressing. Our coach is not managing. He's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's coaching whatever it is that he's coaching. Maybe he's trying to
Who did that?
undo or redo this.
Hold on. Somebody is trying to troll me. Is that seconds?
That's
That's
Belgium.
Irishman.
Yeah.
Guten Tag.
Oh my goodness.
Irishman. Yeah.
Irishman's here
So-
to cook Quasi today, bro. Irishman's here to
Yeah. So I think that's the issue. Like Szoboszlai was, if you watch him before he came to Liverpool, his best traits were passing and shooting. those were his men. I didn't even know that he could defend. He could run like
By
he's
the
doing
way,
at
first 5
Liverpool.
minutes of Arsenal game, like 5 corners already, bro. Like the whole game is just
Ugh.
corners, by the way.
Yeah. So I think this is where we need to look at our manager and his whole staff to say what are they doing wrong and what are they doing right. So I agree with Kwasi earlier on when you were saying Rio hasn't developed, and because he's not being taught anything.
Yep.
And if you notice, every time he comes on, people
throw him in
like and he's isolated by himself. He has to beat 5 players. Everybody is on the other side. They're overloading on the other side. Instead of
They're waiting for
when
the
you have a
pass.
tricky winger. Yeah,
They're waiting for the
exactly.
pass.
If you watch Doku, even if he tries to beat his man, he's got a player who's supporting him for 1-2s. And they are so good at we don't have that. And that's why I've noticed Rio plays well when Vets is close to him. When Vets is there, because Vets is decided, he's got intelligence where he can quickly move the ball, and every time he passes, he's moving. And if you look at most of our players like McAllister, he's like, I don't know, every time he gets the ball, he doesn't even look forward anymore. Same thing with Jones. He's trying to who is at the back. If Van Dijk, are you there? Don't worry, I'm gonna get the ball, give it to you.
By the way, yesterday Jones wasn't
You know?
yesterday.
And that's the problem. Our only attacking or people that are players that are attack minded in our team probably Verts and Ekitike. And Ekitike is number 9. He has to come on, and every time we cross the ball, there's
He was
nobody
playing in midfield.
there.
By the way, if you notice,
There's
yesterday when he came on, he was playing in midfield. By the way, Like,
Because
going
he
in
has
there
to
and
come
going in for
on.
tackles,
Yeah.
by the way.
So
I see
it's a mess,
Ekitike
bro.
on the goal line when they scored the winning goal. Why is he on the goal line? By the
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
why is
And he's
on the
supposed to
goal
be.
line?
Yeah.
Like,
So
what the
it's
hell is this? And
I
he
think
was clearing some headers, by the way. He was also clearing
Yeah.
headers. None
So
of our
I think
midfield or
that's
defense were clearing anything. It was just a Ekitike, by the way, yesterday. He
Yeah,
came in the
yeah.
second half and he was defending.
Yeah. Now I think that's why I think we need a new. But for me, I don't think Alonso. I'm not picking Alonso. For one, he as much as he's shown that he can adapt, but I think from a Premier League point of view and where we are at the moment, I think he's shown, not even because he left or whatever, but he's shown that it's very difficult for him to manage a big team with big superstars. Because it's very difficult, as much as we might not
He won the
admit it,
league.
because
we can't use that excuse anymore. He won the league.
yeah,
The
because no,
Yeah.
but if you notice,
He-
Leverkusen
He's talking
team
about
that he
Alonso,
was
but he's
managing,
talking about-
Oh, you're talking about Alonso. You're talking about
Alonso.
Alonso.
yeah, Alonso, yeah. If you because if you watch the team that he won with Leverkusen, they were all youngsters. That's he
what-
can work with.
Dean, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He's not coming.
Xhaka-
He comes.
Xhaka,
Xavi,
Xhaka was a big Xhaka was a big
He's a
part of
senior
that
player.
Leverkusen
Yeah,
team.
Xhaka-
But he's not a big ego. But he's not a big ego.
No,
He's
but
a leader.
I-
So he's yeah.
But I've been saying,
But let's
I
do-
was saying that. I don't think he's going to encounter anything like the kind of egos he would at Liverpool. Did he did at Madrid?
Exactly.
That
Yeah,
was-
he's not gonna get that
Exactly.
kind.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
that's
Yeah,
what
we're-
I'm
we're a
saying.
little bit more humble. And
Yeah, and that's what I'm
respect
saying.
Alonso too.
When Alonso
Mm.
comes, he is our Arteta. Whether he's better
Yeah.
than Arteta or not, we Liverpool fans have to understand this is not a quick
Yeah.
fix. This is going to be a
Mm.
project. That's why I'm
And if
saying.
we-
Yeah.
That's what I'm
and if
saying.
we
If
look
you
at
get a,
I don't
if you
mind
get
having a project if we're doing with a manager that can win.
Yeah.
True.
If we look at
Yeah.
our team also, Virgil will have to go soon. Maybe
Wow.
not this year, but the year after that.
Nah, this
Salah
summer,
will be
bye-bye.
gone.
Next season.
all of them.
Salah
Bye.
will be gone. I mean, and then all the players' ages will be mid-20s and lower.
Mm.
So that would be the perfect fit for Alonso, in my opinion.
Oh, Pops, let me tell Pops what I just said. Virgil and Salah out now. Okay, go ahead. Seconds, go ahead. Seconds, go ahead. Sorry, I just wanted my
So-
brother Pops to hear me very well.
Yeah, so I think in 3 years' time or so, or 2 years' time, all the teams that the average age in the team will be around 24 to 25, and that would be perfect for Alonso. And Alonso also played with Frimpong and Wirtz, and they will be sort of senior players. under him.
They'll have a
So
year,
I think
they'll have a year with Liverpool and then the Prem, so they can like kind of.
This guy say, what about the head
Yeah.
coach? The head coach needs to leave tonight.
yeah.
The head
He
coach
mean,
needs to leave
he
tonight.
shouldn't have even done a press conference, bro. Like I don't know why he's still here, bro.
Well, he and
Like,
he right now he and Virgil are, you know, they both trading who say the worst thing. Virgil says the win, and he's trying to also blame the win too.
No,
Edward is not
it's
going
like
anywhere.
It's like they've got each other's backs, man.
They've played
They've
football
got
for 9 years, and you're telling me the win right now, bro? You're playing football for 9 years, bro.
And then they say I'm harsh. Brian, take this
We're
guy's
worse than
face off
Arsenal,
your
bro.
thing,
I'm not even
man.
gonna
Why
lie
do
to
you have?
bro? They used to say like the
Kwasi,
shape of the ball or something.
Big
like
up,
that,
Ahmed.
bro. We're talking about win, bro. Come on,
big
man.
up everyone. Kwasi,
Kwasi,
yesterday I went to
Kwasi.
watch the match because it's in my town, and that was the first time I walked out of a Liverpool match.
You
I
didn't
think
even
after
finish
they
the
scored
game.
the second, no, after the second goal, I left. I was so pissed off. It wasn't about not having belief in the team. It was how bad we were playing. I was just irritated, honestly. It felt like it was Bournemouth against Southampton or something. Even before they scored, they were on top. I think around the stadium, no one was shocked when they scored. It was almost they deserve it. They scored the second one, and Bournemouth fans were complaining it should be 3, not 2. I just
Yeah,
got
the
up and
offside.
left
They
because
call off one of them, right?
exactly, and it was just irritating because how are we playing this bad? We
No, I
have
agree.
enough quality around that team to at least beat some of these teams. I'm not saying win the league, but we shouldn't be this terrible. It's not like we sold 8 players or 9 players and didn't replace any of them. We had seasons under Jurgen Klopp where we sold 3-4 key players or they left. We had to use kids in the team and we weren't this bad. We were losing matches where you can hold your head high. It's almost we tried, it just didn't work out. Or experience showed, or tired leg showed. We're losing matches now and you don't have any excuses for these players. What's the excuse? What's the excuse for half of that team?
Because I'll tell you what the excuse is. I said the reason why we lost. The reason why we lost.
The win.
The reason why we lost is lack of leadership and seriousness. Yeah, Pops. Yeah, I agree. We should have gotten replacements long before Edwards came back. We should have got replacement. Remember, your favorite coach, Jurgen Klopp, decided not to
By the way-
replace anybody. But we move on, right? Because we don't want to blame Klopp because it's too far back.
They've had
But then-
2 or 3 windows since Klopp left. What's the excuse?
They brought the replacement, but nobody wants to talk about it. They brought the
Let's
replacement.
talk about it. Let's talk about the replacements,
Nobody
bro.
wants to talk about it. Remember, they brought Isak and they brought Ekitike to take over Salah's goals. And what have Salah done? Right?
No, what have
Right?
they
Let
done?
me
What
finish.
have
Let
they
me
done?
finish. We cannot. No, we can blame everybody. Everybody can get it, including the manager.
Arsenal scored.
We know the manager is. It's yeah. That one. Come on, that's low hanging fruit. But the problem is not just the manager, the players. Okay, Ahmed, you were there. We know the weather was bad. Are you telling me Virgil, the first goal, the mistake he did, it's something that we never see? He as a pro, the best center back I believe in the EPL history, has never seen something like that before.
You
He
know,
said
like
it was
I
the
said
wind,
earlier,
and then
yeah?
he stood there. He stood there. The guy went around him and got the ball. So the wind
like
pushed
I
the guy
said
to go
earlier,
around him.
Like I said earlier, it wasn't us losing that made me leave.
Yeah.
I've gone to, aside watching them live, I have watched Liverpool for a couple of years. And I remember, I think there was a final we played against, was it final or semi-finals against Dortmund? And we're losing, I think, 3-1 or something. I sat there and I had everyone from my school compound laughing at me. And I sat there watching.
Yeah.
I think when they scored the third goal, I had tears in my eye, but I sat there because we were playing good. It just wasn't happening. We eventually won that game, I think 4-3, and I was very excited. But you see, yesterday, it felt like the players didn't know what they were doing. It felt like they
Bro,
weren't
it's not what they
interested.
know what they're doing. They are not taking it serious. They went and beat
Exactly.
Marseille. They thought that the game was going to be as easy as Marseille.
Same
These
weekend,
players are not taking it
and
seriously,
Brentford.
and we can blame the manager all we want. We need to
But-
start holding these players
But
accountable.
Kwasi,
And by the way,
you know,
real
I
quick,
said
Ahmed,
it.
let me
Yeah.
answer Pop. Hey, Pop, did you go to the did you go to the celebration parade? That's what the brain brought. Did you go to the parade, Pops? If you said you did not go, whether you were there physically or spiritually, that's what I'm asking. Because I was not there physically, but I was there spiritually. So the brain comes to Liverpool, which is Michael Edwards, by the way, and then we all went to the parade. So
Yeah.
he did his job. But Ahmed, continue.
Yeah, I was just saying like I said, I think I said this last week. I said this team is showing all the tell signs of a team that wants the manager gone. You're seeing experienced players making more mistakes than the young players.
Because they don't care.
Exactly, they don't care and they just want this manager gone. But I think
No. I'm not gonna say that. Virgil
Oh no,
is
no, no.
too-
I'm
Yeah,
not
go
saying
ahead.
it's just the manager, but the point I'm making is, for one, they don't want a manager there.
Okay.
That's one. But secondly, for the senior players, and that's the most annoying thing, our two centre backs, Konate and Van Dijk, which have been our cause for a lot of headaches this season. It feels like they know this is their last season, so they don't want a manager. They are not interested in playing anything. It's just whatever
Yeah.
happens.
I
Virgil is in
would
such a
agree with that.
position.
I would agree with that if it was Salah. Virgil and the manager are very close friends.
They are,
Yeah, that
but
friendship has
you
broken
can
off.
see his
That friendship is gone
exactly.
now.
You can see his performance these days. It's
Because
just obvious
Virgil
he
don't
doesn't
care.
care.
Because
Exactly,
I
Virgil
that's the
think
don't
it's
point I'm making.
yeah. No, for
doesn't
Veg
care.
is complacent. No, he
Yes,
knows that he's
exactly.
Virgil and the
untouchable.
manager
He
has
knows-
He knows he's
he knows-
untouchable.
like
He
right now
knows
they're mad at each other.
exactly. If we had, I think I watched Man City. I think it was yesterday, and I saw Gehi playing, and I was just, we could do with this. Honestly, we could have done with this. It wasn't like he did anything that was exceptional, but he did all
just
the
did the
basics
basics.
correctly. Exactly. And every time we defend this season, it feels like we are struggling to do the basics. You
Well,
see
I
Van
blame-
Dijk
I blame-
make
I
some
blame-
mistakes.
defending everything, by the way.
I blame
We're struggling to do
Salah then.
Everything the basics.
I blame Salah.
Yeah, he didn't track back, by the way. Yeah, so let us blame.
No,
him.
no, I blame
not
Salah.
track back.
Salah should
If
have
he
kept
had
his
kept
mouth
his
shut.
mouth shut,
He should have kept his
Brother.
mouth shut. And this guy would have
Bro,
been
bro,
out.
bro. Quasi. So far, we haven't sacked him, bro. Did you really think he was gonna get sacked that night?
Well, if
Yeah.
they sack him while Salah spoke, that means you're giving players power.
They didn't sack him from 9 losses out of 12.
You keep your mouth shut.
But they
exactly.
didn't sack him after nine
Keep your mouth shut. Virgil is out here
5
punching
wins
the
I'm
in
goal.
telling you,
4
bro.
months
I'm
or
telling you,
whatever
bro.
month.
Salah knows something that we don't. Salah knows something that we don't.
No, but you see the same thing. I would say the same thing about Man
They're very
United
close.
and about Real Madrid, where you could see the players didn't
Ryan
want the
Bruno's
manager,
crying, by the way.
but they kept quiet, and eventually the manager left. When Amorim was coming out to make all the stupid comments he was making, and the players were trying to almost throw him under the bus, the club kept saying, "We're standing behind him. We're standing behind him." The moment the Manchester United players stopped talking and he made the blunder he made, the club just went, go. But it won't make sense for Salah to have come out and said what he said, and then the club goes, get out of the club. Even for you, and I'm throwing this out to everyone here, if you are a manager and you see someone get sacked on that premise, why
Yeah.
would you want to go to that club? Because it means there are certain players that can get you fired if they don't
Exactly.
get their way.
Something that Liverpool fans used to criticize Chelsea fans for.
Exactly.
Criticize
But it worked
Man
at Chelsea,
United
though.
fans for.
You can't say Chelsea though. It worked at their club and they won trophies. So you can't say Chelsea like, oh, we don't want to
But
be
we
like
are not.
Chelsea.
We are not
They
Chelsea.
won trophies.
What, Christian? When did Liverpool
should be
ever
a little
beat
bit like
Chelsea?
Chelsea.
Right now, look at Chelsea now. As a matter of fact, the trophies they won
They
is
won.
in
They won
question.
today right now.
The question that they won, that the question that you're
They're
talking
impressive.
about.
They didn't win. They
Christian,
didn't win to tackle manager.
yeah, but Christian, check this out. The trophies that you're talking about now, it happens that they
I'm not
cheated.
talking
Just
about
like
now. I'm talking about Abramovich.
yes,
Abramovich
that's what
era.
I'm talking about. Abramovich time. Now they are also in court, just like City, because they were cheating. So if you
Like,
want
kick
your
them out of
club
the
to
country.
cheat and win, and then 5-6 years down the line, you are being told that you cheated, okay, cool. But I don't want my club to cheat. That's something that I don't want my club. We
I'm
can
not saying we
spend
should be like Chelsea, but
this whole idea that we don't want to be like Chelsea, blah blah blah. Like, but at least
Now
with Chelsea,
we won't doing our own thing. So I don't get that point.
No, just do the basic. Who cares about Chelsea or this or that?
Exactly. We won't doing our own thing.
That's
We
what
won't
Holy
doing our own thing.
That's your benchmark for Liverpool.
That's what
Chelsea is not a
Now,
benchmark for Liverpool. I don't get why Liverpool fans come up here and say we should do this. This is no. Chelsea is copying us. They're cheating to get to where we are. Why are we gonna have to look down? We are the best team in the world. Why are we looking down to be like somebody else?
I don't think
we're not operating like that, though. We're not operating like
Says who? Says who? We are the richest club right now in England. What are you talking
league
about?
table. How many times have you actually competed for a title
about to go
since
to six
FSG
right
came
now.
to Liverpool?
The league table. Who is ahead of? Who is on top of the league table right now? Arsenal. Doing exactly the same thing Liverpool did. What are you talking about, man? What are people always trying to look down instead of looking up? The team that we should be copying is Real Madrid. If you say do what Real Madrid did, okay, I won't have an
But we're not
argument
Real
against
Madrid,
that.
though. We're not Real Madrid.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
we're
that's
not
what I'm
Chelsea
saying.
either.
Well, we are not Chelsea. We have to stop looking at what Chelsea and City did. Now they are in court for cheating. Come on, people. We got to move on from this, man.
We are yet to hear a hearing from the court case
get
from Man
you.
City.
You are right. You are right.
Man
It's
You are
been
right.
1 year. One
I've-
year.
You are right. That one I
Come
agree
on,
with you.
man.
I agree
Bro,
with
man,
you.
you got
That's why
stuff,
even
bro.
right now I've come to terms that Arsenal is going to win the league, and I'm
Bournemouth
having
scored against every
therapy.
big team, by the way.
Like, forget about the other teams for a second, yeah. Let's look at our club. Our club is the way we've been run as a football club. The recruitment, the transfer policy, the squad planning. We deserve to be where we are. We really do. Like, we deserve to be even lower in the table. To be honest, like, it's caught up to
ITV,
us.
don't mess with me, right? He said we want responsible sugar daddies. No, Christian, I agree with your anger, right? You are right. Certain things
It's frustrating.
and we-
Look at the
we-
issues that we've got right now. Same
Right.
as 2021.
I agree with you. Certain things that Liverpool should have done better. We talked about it. And that's coming from a guy who supports Edward and still said he made some mistakes.
That's a good goal
But
right now.
we should not look at these clubs and say we should do. Look at how much money they have to spend to get to even close to a third of what we have won. Chelsea have spent almost 3 billion, and now they're talking about they were cheating. City, how much does billions of City spent? Right? Manchester United, same thing. Now they're broke. Like, if people were to tell you how broke Man U
United
is,
are not broke. They're not broke, bro.
they are broke.
Not broke.
Don't go off.
They keep on spending money in the transfer market. Trust me, bro. If
Bro?
they were broke, they wouldn't have.
Who
been
have
like,
they brought
you know
in
what I'm
today? Beside the manager.
saying? Mbeumo right now, who just scored a goal?
Huh?
Mbeumo right now, who just scored a goal?
Yeah, they brought him
Couple
in the
of players?
summer. I'm talking about this month.
But nobody bringing to anybody. The only team that spent money was City.
Exactly. City got money.
Yeah, but so do we, and we didn't spend.
So do we, though.
But we chose not to. That's the part. That's your frustration where I say
So
I
do
agree
they.
with
By the way,
Christian.
so do they. So do they.
Who? Who?
See, Man United and the other teams.
This summer? I mean, this January?
Yeah, this is January. Yeah.
This summer, Liverpool spent the most money than
No, but
anybody
in the
else.
summer they're gonna be spending money. But like in the summer, Man
I want to
United are gonna be
see it.
spending money.
I want to see it. But again,
They will.
money always, yes, money makes you win, but money is not always the
I
final
agree,
part.
but you need
We
to
didn't
spend
even
money
increase the
to
size
win.
of our squad.
Huh?
That's
We
true.
haven't
That's
even
true.
increased the size of our squad as well.
But that's the
after
but
spending
Christian,
450
you
million.
can do that because if you do it, we've seen the replication of us not taking care of business gradually and doing it all at once. You
That's
have to
the
let
point I
these
was trying to
guys
make.
gel.
We
That's
would
what
not
I'm
spend
saying.
But
450
like
million
doing
in the
it all
summer.
at once is not a good idea.
We had
Because,
more
like,
priorities to take care of before pumping all this money into a whole bunch of players. We have to. This thing is a systematic failure. As much as it's making them money, they're making money.
That's what they care about, money.
Liverpool
As
are
long as it
making
doesn't make
money.
financial sense, whatever happens on the football pitch can't run. Like, it has to be financially viable.
Yeah, because the players that you want cost money, so you
Then-
have to make money.
Then I have to go.
Big up yourself, seconds. Appreciate you,
Yeah,
man. Thank
see
you.
guys.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
bye.
I get the frustration of that what you're saying, but you have to understand there is system, the clubs, this modern football is based on business. All these FFP and PSR and SSI and CIA and all this stuff that they put in there, it's because they don't want clubs to do what they used to do, where a rich sugar daddy comes in and just do whatever they want. And then
But
2
we
years
knew
down
for
the line,
years
they
that
go
wasn't
bankrupt.
a problem though, and we still didn't do anything in the transfer market.
Right.
So what's the
But
problem?
but right now you still have to spend money, right? You have to make the money to spend the money. You can't just spend the money if you don't have a way to make it back.
So when we don't get top 4, then what?
We don't get
Then
top
what?
4. I think Liverpool are good with or without top 4 for at least a year or two because of the business they've done.
I don't know about that, man.
I don't know about that, bro.
We are not.
I don't know about that, bro.
Okay, let me explain it this way.
I don't think we can afford a year without Champions League.
I will explain to you this way. I think England
If
still
we're
has
planning
the.
on keeping the players that we bought right now,
Let me finish this, Aziz. Liverpool. England still has the coefficient of 5 teams this year, I believe. Right? If you look at the Champions League, the list right now it seems like all the England teams are going to make it to the knockout stage, which means that the coefficient is still going to stay at 5. So Liverpool don't need to make top 4. We could make top 5 and still make it.
I'm not even sure we make top 5.
on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's based off. It's not based off what's happening this season.
We haven't had a win in the
what's
last 5
happening
games, bro.
So last season we did very well. So England did very
it's
well.
based off. I think it's 5 years. Well, it's either 3 years or 5 years. It's based off. It's not like. But no, it is. As far as I know, it's top 5 in England this year.
In England, exactly.
That won't change mid-season. That won't change if Inter Milan win the Champions League or blah blah blah.
You change what next? I think in 2 years, right?
It moves in cycles. Yeah, it's based
Yeah.
on I think coefficient over like 3 years. It's either 3 or 5. It's always an odd number. 7 would be too long. One would be too short. So.
Yeah. So that means that Liverpool are financial stable. That's why they spend all that money. And if you calculate, if you guys go back to the guy that is always on Twitter, Mo Chanta or something like that, he explained it to you that all the money that we spend is a third of actually what we spend because of the money that we're going to recruit from previous sales. And some of the previous sales was paid in installments.
Yeah.
So Liverpool, yes, we spent 450 million, but actually, if you look at it, they say we actually spent less than 100 million.
Yeah, because it evens out with the sales that we made. Yeah.
Thank you.
We know that, but like.
So
the thing is,
in terms of the PSR and FFP or whatever, Liverpool are good in terms of it.
We're
Now,
always good on that department, but the issue
Yes.
is if we don't get top 4, players like Isaac, player like Verts, those big players and the big players that we want would not want to join us.
Exactly.
I'm 100% certain that we had a conversation with Mark Gay. Mark Gay is like, yo, is he going to be the manager or not? And then they give him an answer, and that's why he went to City.
And the same thing will follow with other players that we want. They're not going to come to us if we don't get top 4.
but why?
Yeah,
Okay,
we need
good
to
question.
look like a
Good
club
point.
that a player wants to join. You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
That
But yet-
has to be displaced by
But
my
yet,
football.
I see Manchester United and certain teams able to get players that won Champions League and still
That's
go to
because they
them.
pay the money. We don't pay the money. They
Okay.
pay the money that takes to
No,
get
no,
them.
no. Aziz, you see something else that you guys are not seeing is for most of these players coming to a team in England, I think your main priority is winning the league over winning the Champions League. They do want the Champions League, but Champions League is you can have another try next year, even if you don't qualify this year. We have
Depends on the player, by the way.
Do you want to tell me?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me a player would pick Aston Villa over Liverpool because Aston Villa is in the Champions League and we're not?
No,
No,
exactly.
no, of course not.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course not.
So at the end
And
of the
because
day,
we pay
they
more
do
wages than
want the
Aston Villa
Champions.
too.
Yes, no, but even aside that, even with the Champions League or not, you still want a strong team. If Arsenal wasn't in the Champions League this season, I think every player they signed will still have come to that team because they know this is the team going for the league. The same thing for the players we signed. They came here because they know in the next 3-4 years, they're going to have to win something. The league, the Champions League, the FA Cups, they would be in all these competitions. So just because for 1 year you're not in the Champions League, it doesn't mean players start running away and saying, "Oh, we want nothing to do with your club." It's never that bad.
I know why
But
people
it
say
would be
that
much
because
difficult for us to make signings, by the way. Like, let's say, for example, let's say we're going after Adam Morton, right? We'll use him as an example, right?
Yeah.
If Real Madrid, if Bayern, if, let's say, for example, Manchester United are in the Champions League, if all of them went after him alongside us, if we're not giving him a better package deal, he's not going to join us.
that is part of it. And Irishman, I want your opinion on this. If what Aziz is saying is true, why will Liverpool also go back and sign those type of players if they are looking at just that? Because if that's the only that's something that Klopp,
if that's the only thing you care about.
exactly, that's something that Klopp was very big on. Said, if that's all you care about, then please don't come here. I will build and get out there.
Klopp would say,
That's every player, by the way. That's every player.
Klopp-
Like, let's not
Klopp's-
act like they're not doing this for a paycheck, bro. Let's be honest, bro.
I'm not talking about the paycheck.
Yeah.
You said Champions League.
Yeah,
No, I think he
because,
can
like,
do
yeah.
1 year, Aziz. I think he can do one. 1 year out
But
of
we
it
don't
isn't
know,
like
bro.
every,
That's the issue.
But-
Like, we don't
no, but
know if
people are
this
still-
is like a one season thing or this is a continuation thing, like what we're going through right now.
I
Okay,
think
but
you got PTSD from the Hawks and Roy and what's his name,
Yes.
Rogers years where
Yes.
we didn't have
Yeah, but we've
Champions
also
League and
got more
everybody. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
More players to say that
Guys,
Isaac is there.
Can I say something quick? I want to interject. Quick. I don't think Arsenal win the league this season. I think Man City win. They've been found out. They see how open wide they are, bro.
They always been like that.
Fucking
People
hell.
just didn't look at them.
No.
Fuck.
United are playing in the feel good factor with the new manager. Right now, they're not this good. Right?
No, but
people-
Arsenal still. Arsenal,
Mbeumo
they're
was cold. I will
wide.
give
Bro.
him that. Mbeumo was cold. He's been playing very well. this
People,
game, bro.
but check this out though.
Yeah.
Like me and Christian screaming at each other. City might get their point deduction, so you win the league and Arsenal still win. So people, I'm saying start having therapy. Start having therapy and Arsenal winning this league.
Give me those 2 league titles with club. Give me those 2 league titles with club.
I'm just saying, start having that therapy that Arsenal is going to be holding the trophy this year because I already started mine.
I think they're winning it. By the way, I think.
I'm
Arsenal
just
win.
saying.
Well, Kwasi, you see something else again, just to join on what Aziz was saying with the Champions League. The way the league has been this season, I honestly do. If we can have a run of 7 straight wins from this point of the season till the end, if we can put together 7 to 8
7
wins,
is a lot, by the way. 7 is a lot.
No. Yeah, but like if we can put 7 wins out of the what we have,
Say 5,
how many
say 5.
matches left? No. I'm saying till the end of the season. I think we have how many more matches?
16 or 15.
16?
Oh, yeah.
If
You
we
have to win
can
10.
put, if we win 7, with the way this league has been this season, we're getting top 4. It is
Just
not.
7 out
It
of
is not
7 out of 15 games.
16. Yes.
7 out of
Unless if
16
we-
games.
Yes.
Hold on. 7 out of 16 games.
I'm not saying we're going to lose the remaining 9 games.
It
We're
doesn't
not
matter
going
if
to
we're
go
drawing
and
or
lose.
losing. I'm just saying 7 wins.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the remaining 16 will get us
I'm
top
very
4.
certain because 7 more wins will give us how many points?
There's a noise in the background on
There's
somebody
like
else.
21 points on top of what we already got. That's
So about
like,
yeah,
21
so that
has-
would be
that's
about
52,
60 points.
57? No, that's not 60.
Oh,
No.
so yeah, if we get
No,
yeah, then
7
plus
wins
some
will
draws
get us into 57. 57. It's not 60.
and then
We
some
need-
draws. If
we
we
need
get
to
about
win-
63 points,
60
we're
points will
getting
get
the
us top
Champions
4.
League.
No, hold on. You're telling me 60 points are getting us top 4.
60
Top 5.
points this season, yes. Top 4, top 5 this season, yes, 100%.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know. We might miss out. There's a good chance we might be 4th or 5th right now.
That's what I'm saying. If
Not-
you are
fifth
fifth, you're
or
still in the
sixth, sorry,
Champions
fifth or
League. Aziz,
Because right
fifth.
now, Chelsea and United have been picking up form right now. We're
Aziz,
still in the same dog,
Aziz, you're still not
dog
listening.
form that we've been in.
Top 5 still get you Champions League.
But I think we're going to finish outside of top 5.
Oh, now you're stretching it. You went from 4th to
We're
5th.
6 right now. Currently, as it stands, we're 6, by the way. United draw today, we're 6. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That's why I say start having therapy.
By the way, our next game is against Newcastle at home. Can you tell me we're going to win that game?
Yes.
Why are you looking down, by the way?
Because you know what Liverpool is? When their backs are on the wall, they will come up with something.
I don't know about that, bro. They haven't done that
But
in
that's
the
the
league,
thing,
to be honest
it's-
with you.
It's not just in the league, it's the way they are playing this season. Honestly, it doesn't fill you with any confidence.
Pops,
It doesn't
I
feel
know.
it
That's
doesn't
why
feel
I
like they're
said-
about to do anything.
that's what I said after the Man U defeat. I said, fire this manager. And everybody said I was too early.
By the way, our backs are against the wall in that game, by the way, because that game would have put us back into the title race if we won that game. Our back is against the wall in
Oh,
that game.
not just the Champions League, not just in the race for the league, but we are seeing Chelsea and United now, and just like Aziz rightfully said, they might finish above us
Mhm.
because they noticed they had problems with their manager. Chelsea's problem wasn't even half as much as ours,
Yeah.
and they told the manager to leave,
Mm.
and now they're picking up form.
I'm
If
not
they
too
end
sold
up-
in. I'm not too sold in the Chelsea, especially the Chelsea manager for
No.
sure.
We're
I'm not sold
by
on
Oh,
him.
no,
Chelsea,
I'm
but
not
we're
sold in
worse.
it.
That's the issue.
I'm
We're
not sold in-
worse.
I'm
Man
not
U.
brushing.
No, I get you. You're right. I know both Man U and Chelsea has that
Chelsea.
manager bounce.
Mm. They
Man
got
U
that
and
little extra kick on their step.
There's
You know
a
what I'm
little
saying? That's what
pep
they're
on their
playing with
step.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they're doing right now against Arsenal, by the way. If you haven't noticed, by the way.
Mhm.
Right now, United, they're just vibing.
You wait till we
Whatever
get to
happens. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
the reason why I will give Man U a little bit more, not credit, but like a little more boost is because they only play one game a week. Chelsea has Champions League, I think FA Cup, and a Carabao Cup, which they have to play again this week. And
Yeah, but they're gonna get knocked out on that. They're gonna get knocked out. So just one game.
but that is also compounding games, right? So that's why I'm saying Chelsea. I'm
But
not
we're
too
playing
sold
Champions
yet.
League too. By the way, we're playing Champions League. And if we go, say what Liverpool dream fans happen. By the way, I think
I'm
the
gonna
most
tell
we
you
can do
this.
is semifinal. By the way,
Irishmen
my
say
opinion.
Irishmen say I'm shameless. Check this one out. I still think we can win Champions League.
I don't think so. I think the most
I
we can
think they
do.
can.
I
But
think
I
we're
think
getting
they
knocked
can.
out in the quarters. in my opinion.
I'm
If you give me a
tell-
prediction right now,
yeah.
By the way, Quasi, let me finish this, okay? If you give me a
Yeah.
prediction right now, I
Yeah.
think quarterfinals we're getting knocked out. I think round 16, whoever they give us, we'll beat them in round 16. I think we're winning against Karabakh. By the way,
Yeah.
I think even if we draw, we might get through.
Yeah.
But that's a different.
We ain't
conversation.
beating
Yeah.
Karabakh.
I think even if we draw, I think we still get through. That's just my opinion, right?
Okay.
But like, I think we're gonna beat Karabakh in my opinion, right?
Yeah. Now, and
The
if we don't beat
most
him,
we're
then
gonna do is get through past round 16. Round 8, we're gonna get either Arsenal or Bayern or PSG.
Arsenal will
or
beat
one of
Arsenal in
those guys.
Champions League. We will beat Arsenal in Champions League.
Easy.
I promise.
We
Easy.
have
I
to.
don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that, bro.
What has ever since Arsenal played us this season? What have they done that you scared of?
I'm
corner
not
kicks?
scared of it, but I just think we're gonna lose. I'm not scared.
But that's the thing.
Nah,
Aziz,
we're gonna win. We'll beat them.
Aziz,
Arsenal
You know-
is not the team that I
But
worry about.
Even if it's not Arsenal, there's Bayern. There's a plan. I don't think we're gonna get past round 8. That's just my prediction. I think
Aziz,
the
you know
most
why?
we're gonna
You know
do-
why I still think we're winning. We can win the Champions League is because,
I don't think we
like
can.
I said earlier, just hear me out. Like I said
Mm-hmm.
earlier, you can see all the tell signs of a team that doesn't want to play for the manager anymore, and some of them are
and
not
that's why we're
interested.
winning, bro.
When they get to the Champions League, they are locked in.
They're different.
The mistakes we make.
I disagree. I'll tell you why, bro.
Right.
Tell me
Even if
a
some
game.
miracle, let's say for some miracle we reach the final.
Yeah.
Has this manager proven that he can get us a trophy in the final so far?
It's not the manager winning.
Not even
it's
a
not the
final
manager
he's done
winning
that.
it for them.
But
No,
that's
no,
the
no,
thing.
no. Answer my question, by the way. Even if we do get in the final, so far since the manager has been joined, has he proven that he can do something in the final?
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't.
So
So
why you
that's
He
guys-
failed
so
to
why you
beat
guys
a
are thinking about
Mourinho
that, bro?
team. He failed
So-
to beat a washed-up Mourinho at Feyenoord. Can
I
you
will tell
imagine
you
that?
this.
I'm talking about
That's our
Liverpool,
manager.
bro. He lost two finals.
I'm
with
also
us
going to
already.
tell you this.
He
I'm
lost
also
two finals with us already, bro. He lost against Newcastle, and he lost in the final after we were 2-1 up against Palace.
we didn't make it. Which Community
The
Shield?
Community Shield and Roma,
We were
and
2-1
Roma as
up
well.
against Palace,
Conference League.
and we lost. And we comfortably lost against Newcastle. Comfortably. So
You
even
know what?
if some miracle we make it to the final, I don't
I'll
even
tell you
have
what.
faith he can
I
get
will
it the
tell you
job
what.
done.
I'll tell you why. That Carabao Cup, that was politics for us to get Isak. Number
Okay.
two, when it comes to Champions League final and you put Salah and Virgil in, they want that for legacy purposes.
I was just about to say that.
Let's get back to Virgil and Salah, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
Those two were disgraceful against Madrid, and then that club final. Okay. Those two. Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody said that was a big save from. By the way, you know I love Salah, bro. You know me, but I will criticize Salah when criticism is needed, bro. He had a clear chance to score and he didn't.
Yeah.
That was a clear opportunity. Dude, he shot
And
right
that
at the
Van
keeper,
Dijk
bro.
block as well. Did you see that
You
nonchalant
should have blocked that
attempt of
cross that came across. By the way, the cross that came, the Verdi cross, you should have blocked that.
Check this out. You telling me
Robertson, Trent? They were at fault
Okay.
for that goal as well.
They're all
Okay.
at fault.
So-
They're all at fault at that final, by
Irishman,
the
I
way.
just want to make sure I'm paraphrasing what they said. Are you telling me Salah, Virgil, this is their blaze of glory after this horrible season? They can
They
leave
didn't do
on the
nothing in the
high.
final.
And you telling me they're not going to do anything in the final? They're not
No,
going to
they're not gonna do-
sacrifice
no.
themselves.
No,
Nope.
Jesus.
they're not those guys.
Aziz,
They're not legends.
Aziz,
They're not those
do
guys.
you
They're
know?
not. They're not elite
Do
like
you know
that.
why, Christian?
No,
Do
they're
you know
elite, but
why?
like they're
Do you
not
know why I
final
think
guys.
they're
You know
going
what
to
I'm
do that? No, the same reason why Virgil did it for us in the League Cup, the same reason we have seen them do it in the League Cups and the FA Cups, where we have terrible seasons and they use that to patch up.
Mhm.
They would show up in that moment just to save their names, not
But
for
like that's if
anything,
we
not
have a good
because.
manager, bro. That's if we had a good manager. We did that under Klopp.
But that's the thing. Last
But the
season,
manager
you see,
himself, at this point, do you think the players are even listening to the manager?
but
This is
exactly,
do or die.
Kwasi,
No,
you
but
see
like it doesn't
you
matter,
see
bro,
one
because
point.
like they don't know enough to win the games, bro. They don't know.
But
They don't
that's
have
the
that kind
thing.
of
You see
knowledge.
one thing. You see one thing you can say about last season is the moment we knew we won the league, you could see the manager knew nothing about what was
The
going
guy
on.
was a
It
DJ.
felt
He
like
became a DJ.
exactly. It felt like the players were deciding. They
They're
decided
partying
to
every
play
single game,
well
bro.
last
Yeah.
season,
Yeah.
won the league, and decided, yeah, we're done. We might
That's
listen to
not
what you
good.
have to
That's
say.
not good. That's not good.
But that's the
That-
thing. It means they
that's
don't
the
But you're
believe
not
in the
proving your point
manager.
with that, by the way. You're not proving your point with that, brother.
No. The
I'm
point,
sorry.
the point I'm making is, if they can't decide to do well when they want to do it, it just means they don't believe in this manager. Last season, it felt like Salah was possessed, and we all saw it.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that was coaching. I don't think there's anything
That
any
wasn't
coach
coaching,
can
yeah.
tell a player to make him play the way Salah
Yeah,
played
Salah
last
was on a
season.
mission. Like, he wanted to win us that league title, bro.
He was playing on a Messi level last season. And I'm not trying to disrespect Messi, but that was the level Salah was playing on last season. There's nothing any coach in this world is telling a player to make him lock in that well. There's nothing you're telling Van Dijk or
That's
Konate.
in his own individual.
Exactly. There's nothing you're telling Van Dijk or Konate last season to make them lock in the way they did. Even
Hey.
when Trent was messing up, even when Robo was messing up, they were locked in like crazy.
Yeah.
You're not going to tell me these players are not clutch enough to know how to play a final if they need to win it to save their face.
And guess
Okay,
what? Irishman.
Okay. For the positive fans, I'm gonna say this. Okay.
Yeah.
We've noticed every time we won a Champions League, something magical happens.
That's Liverpool.
Yeah. That final was a magical moment. We call it the miracle at Istanbul. That was that final. And the beating that we give to Barcelona, that was that was a magical moment number 2. If I see a magical moment, then I'm gonna come on your side. So far,
I'll tell you
I'm on
this.
the dark
But
side.
Aziz,
I'm on the dark side with the Champions League. by the
Aziz,
way.
just to
I need
prove
to
your
see a
point, yeah?
magical moment first, and then I can come on
Aziz.
your side.
Aziz, I'm going to prove your point now, yeah? You just said just now, if we get past the round of 16, we're not winning anyone. If I'm going by your points, that means if you just win the quarterfinals, that's enough miracle for you, yeah?
No, I mean, I need to see something that gives me that hope. You know what I'm saying?
This guy won the Hollywood
No,
scripted.
but that's the thing.
Yes,
you
that's how
said
we
you
win
said
Champions
you
League.
said
We
we
win
don't
it with the
stand.
script in Hollywood.
No,
Like, our
but you said
Champions
we
League
don't
wins to
stand
be
a
movie,
chance.
by the way.
But you see, this is the thing, though. See, this is the part where people forget. Let's go back 2005. Istanbul was just part of it. It wasn't the
Exactly.
original.
It was the whole
That's a
run.
The miracle wasn't Istanbul.
No,
the
no. The
miracle-
miracle is what we did in that game.
No, that was the cherry on top. The
Yeah.
miracle was Liverpool versus Olympiacos, I believe, right? Stephen G
Yeah.
scoring the first
Yeah.
goal because we needed to win to make it to that to make it to the
Get
next
out
round.
of the group
So you
stage.
telling me
Get out
that
the
the
group.
Inter game was the miracle? You told me the Inter game was the miracle.
Which one?
The Inter game that we won 1-0.
Oh, for the
No,
season,
no. That one is not there yet.
Inter game. I think it was the group games against Napoli, where
Yeah.
we almost went out and
Alisson made that
Alisson
save.
made a
But like
crazy
we need
save.
we need a big statement. Those are the little ones that came before the big one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So far, we
But-
can.
but
say
this
we
one-
had
this
that.
what
We
I'm
can-
saying.
But by the way, Kwanzaa, you can say we had that. By the way, with the Inter win. Inter, everybody thought we were gonna.
no,
lose that game
it's
and
not
did
there
it.
yet. The miracle is not there yet. So I just want to listen. This is what I'm saying, right? Liverpool right now, as trash as we are, the 2000, you were talking about Istanbul, and I'm saying Istanbul was just the cherry on top. We had no business getting there in the first place, and the same thing is kind of happening right now. We have, like you said, we have no business
Being in
passing
the
the quarterfinals, and that's when Liverpool always steps up.
final. We'll see, bro. We'll see.
You see what I mean?
We'll have
So-
this conversation when we get there. We'll have this
Yeah,
conversation.
that's what
when
I'm
we get
saying.
there. But I usually tell things ahead of time. I'm telling you right now, this team is not winning Champions League.
But this is the thing that I'm trying to tell you and Pop and Irishman who call me shameless. As much as I want this manager out, as much as I want Salah and Virgil out, there is something about Liverpool that it cannot be quantified. You can't write it. You don't know how it happens. It just happened to
Yeah,
happen.
but
and
like
you
right
roll
now,
with it.
Yeah.
the team that we have right now, we need that miracle. That's just my opinion. For us to
But
win the
that's the
Champions
thing,
League,
Aziz.
That's why I'm
Exactly,
and that's what I'm
and
saying.
it's not just the Champions League. Even the season Klopp left, the way we won the FA Cup, Chelsea had a full squad, and we had about maybe 5 senior players,
Kids.
and all the rest were kids.
Mm.
So it happens, and we
but
had no right
that's
to
a
win
club
that.
factor. That's different, bro. Hey. That
Yeah.
Klopp, he does
But
that little
even
hug thing, and then like the players start playing out of their
There's a
skin.
thing though.
That's different, bro. There's
I'm
no
just
compare
saying.
that to that, by the way.
I'm just saying. This is the part where it's okay to be shameless sometimes.
By the way,
Liverpool,
you know, like Barbie Clark, Connor Bradley, those players were playing like senior players in that game. And you know, Jaden Dance, by the way,
that
that's
game
when we
they
fell in
balled
love
out.
with Jen. We fell in love with Dance in that game, by the way. Dance, when we saw him, like
Hey,
he had
the
a header
team,
that hit the crossbar. He was trying something like that, bro. It was crazy, bro. But yeah,
the team that we playing on for Champions League last game, that's the team that beat City, right?
now they drew with Chelsea actually 2-2.
Or they drew with Chelsea. Which team beat City?
But it was away. But Chelsea went to them away. It was 2-2.
But who beat City recently?
Oh,
It was
Bodo
it was our
Bodo
Glimt.
Glimt.
Yeah, we're not
Okay, so
facing those guys.
Liverpool needs to lock in because we can also get hit. But what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
PSV proved that. Yeah, PSV
an
proved
Irishman.
that, by the way.
you have to be shameless with me. We want the manager out. But when it comes to Champions League, there's a whole different DNA that Liverpool seems to unearth.
Yeah, I mean, it starts, way back. It doesn't influence what you do now, what happened tomorrow. But Saint Etienne, I wasn't around, I didn't see it, but I think we were 3-1 down, came back 1-4-3. I think that's 78-ish maybe in the European Cup. Then you go to 84 in Roma. The final is in Rome. It goes to penalties. We win on penalties.
No, that's right.
Liverpool has this kind of list of, Saint Etienne, Roma. Then I suppose there is a bit of a gap, and then you get to Olympiacos, and then you get to Istanbul. So if you're not good enough, you're not able to. But the team can say, look, we might be 3-0 down. I say Barcelona doesn't happen without Istanbul. Barcelona doesn't happen without Istanbul, because they can look at Istanbul and go, we were dead and buried at half time. This is 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Liverpool does this. This is what Liverpool does. Olympiacos, Saint Etienne, Rome, all these things. And you can point to him. So I know it as he's waiting for that kind of Olympiacos game to say, oh shit, this is actually our year. We could see it was kind of in the water, like the team that lost it. But we have those moments as a club that we can point to and say, we might be 2-0 down, we might be 3-0 down, it might be this. But look, this is Liverpool. We've done it before. And if you get a boost out of that, you get a boost out of it. But Chelsea can't point to moments like that. Other teams can't. Manchester United can point to Bayern Munich, in '99 final, win in the last minute. They lived off that for years. Clubs can do that. Like I said, it's the football. I was speaking to somebody the other night on my show, and it's like, we all want to break it down and make it about this and this, but football, and this infuriates people who try and control it. A lot of times, football is just about vibes.
You can't control
it. It's just about vibes. There's an
is
uncontrollable thing to football. It's
she's
like,
not loyal.
but I spent that much money on that club, but they didn't spend any money. Yep, that's just football. You can't control it sometimes. Liverpool is that team that does.
This is how I quantify football. You could take her to a date, give her the moon, give her the stars, wine and dine her, buy her all the jewelry in the world, even from Mars. And at the end of the day, she will still break your heart. You can't control football. She's a humbler. And sometimes she picks the wrong person to win, and you'll be like, what the hell? Except, AFCON, where Morocco was trying to engineer it and then it backfired. But that's here or there. We're back to Liverpool. I'm telling you, I'm shameless. And I will be at the parade where Liverpool win the Champions League.
Yeah, I'm not going to go there physically, but hey, I'll be celebrating.
Like I said, whether you are there physically or not, you are there. Just like Pop, when the brain came to Liverpool, he was at the parade the year after, right? Like he acting like he was never there. But what I'm saying is, like, I agree 1,000% with what Irishman is saying. Liverpool do things that you be like, we had no business to be here. Even that final. Do you want to go through the list of the players that AC Milan had?
Oh, it's a World 11. It's
Oh
an actual
my
World
It's a
11.
World
Lord.
11, yeah.
World 11.
Yeah.
It's a
But like,
Legends team
Stevie
in
G
the
and
city
Alonso
in
will be on
Europe.
the bench if they're on that squad.
yeah.
Cafu,
Yeah.
Kaká,
Bro,
Inzaghi, Crespo, just name after name after name. Maldini,
Shevchenko,
just
yeah.
ridiculous.
JR, I will be there with
Shevchenko.
you.
Gattuso, Pirlo,
Oh, man.
yeah.
And that was Shevchenko at his best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
That game
legitimate
haunts him, by the way.
Legends 11.
If you guys haven't noticed, like every time they bring him into the Champions League and CBS, that game haunts him, by the way, because
Who?
he missed a penalty. Shevchenko, like he missed a
Yeah,
penalty
yeah.
that later won.
Dudek, that double save by Dudek, that's when I knew it didn't matter
Man,
what
the one
happened
that
after that.
you know
Double
when
save
I
was
knew we were gonna win? When who was in front of the ball who blasted the ball in the open net and he hit Nudek still and hit the pole.
That's Shevchenko. That was the double save from Shevchenko.
Yeah, that game
Like
haunts him, by
the
the way. That
rebound
game
fell
haunts
and he
him.
had a second opportunity. All he had to do
Yeah.
was hammer it home, and Dudek saved it again. And
Right
Shevchenko
there,
is
that's
never.
when I said that we gotta win. I was like, yep.
Yeah, even
I mean, yeah,
Shevchenko's
we
never
have
been the
that
same
in our
since
club,
then.
but like I'm not gonna rely on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna say like something like this has
No,
to
it's-
happen. and
It's
then,
not
like, you know what I'm
linear.
saying? Yeah.
No, it's
It's
not
not
linear,
linear.
definitely. But it's like you
Yeah.
can point. It's just something that, like I say, that kind of DNA vibes kind of thing. Sometimes,
Yeah.
like it can help you say, "Hey, look,
Mm.
look at this. They were 3-0
But
down.
like
They were
it would
this.
help
They were
if we made
whatever."
like a signing or something. You know what I'm saying?
No. But
Like
Aziz,
you
you
know what I'm
see,
saying?
you
Like
see
we
the
haven't
thing,
made
yeah.
a signing. We haven't even tried to improve this team.
Aziz, it's
You know?
not even about the signing sometimes, yeah. Sometimes in football, and this is my own personal view, there are some matches that you win and your head just flips.
Yeah, something
We
switched.
saw it last season. We saw it last season with PSG against us. After
Yeah,
that first game, they did lose the first game, but you could see it almost clicked in their head like, if we can
can
do
beat
this
these
to
guys.
Liverpool that has been beating everyone, we're doing everything. And the moment they beat us on the second leg, the manager came out and said, we're winning the Champions League. He said it before
Yep.
the second leg. He said, whoever
Yeah.
wins this tie wins the Champions League. So you can imagine what he's telling the players, like, if we can't go and beat Liverpool today, everyone else is us. We're getting through everyone. It's the
Yeah,
same
because
thing
they
that
went
could
to
happen.
Anfield with a disadvantage.
Exactly.
You know
That's
what
the
I'm
point I'm making. So
You know, by the way,
everyone else,
that game, by the way, is why I think he can't win the Champions League because we had an advantage over PSG 1-0, and he couldn't get us through that tie.
yes,
Brother, the
but
guy
at the same
cannot
time,
he cannot
the
get
way
us through
PSG
anything.
played that day, it's not even just
United
about
scored
him.
a second goal.
Ahmed,
Yeah.
let's bring this guy Aziz back into
Hold
Aziz.
on. United just scored a goal right now.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
everybody sees
So,
it. Are you 5
We've
seconds
seen
behind?
it.
This guy is last year, man.
It's 2
Come in
minutes
the future.
behind.
Come in the future, Aziz. Listen, you are being too logical. We are not being everything we said has no logic into it.
Oh, okay, got you.
Oh, it's not about logic, Aziz.
You don't
It's
want me
not
to be
about
Yeah,
logic.
this guy is trying to be straight like, no, it makes
That's
no.
not bad. That's
Aziz,
not bad.
Everything we say has no
Aziz.
logic. We just going off
Aziz.
as a fan and when we experience that. Things sometimes happens in football that makes no sense.
Exactly. Aziz, should I tell you logic? Logic is I don't see us getting past round of 16. Logic
Okay.
is I don't see us finishing above 6th position.
So I was
Logic
more
is I don't
optimistic
think
then.
we win anything else. But I can't support a team and then sit and say all these things and not expect us to pull out a miracle out of somewhere.
Yeah, we're not.
I
We're
want
not getting
this team
top
to
4
win.
today, bro.
If Aziz, as much as we're here all complaining, if we pull off some incredible miracle and win the league, we're all still going to go for that parade. I don't think any of us will sit at home and say, oh, because we had a shitty first half of the season,
By the
I'm
way, I
not
also
going for
want the
that.
manager out. By the way, if we win the Champions League,
Yeah,
With
you
how
would want the
crap he's
manager
been this
out,
season,
but you're still going to go there.
we win the
You're still
Champions
going
League,
to
he goes
celebrate.
out. I want him out, bro. I still want him out, bro. Bring me all over,
Shoot.
bro.
I might do what JR is doing. Can slot up in the bio, man. I'll be shameless. Shoot. Man.
Yeah.
No, this
Yeah,
team
we're
is so
definitely losing against Old Trafford. By the way, we're definitely losing in Old Trafford. Like I thought we were gonna lose anyway, bro. We're gonna lose more now,
that would be even their downfall because they will
bro.
be too hyped.
If we go through a season where United did the double against us, I don't know if I can go back to the internet, bro.
I will quit.
I can't do it. Bro.
I will
can't do
stop.
it.
I will stop streaming until the season is over. I'll just be
Bro,
focusing on the
They
World
need
Cup.
to play that game like a Champions League final.
Oh, but
I'll be
but
focusing on the World Cup.
I think I
Yeah.
said it last week. I said I'm done with the league. I support Liverpool for the Carabao Cup. I support Liverpool for the Champions League. But in the Premier League, I really don't care what they do.
No, at this
After what
point,
I saw yesterday, I don't care, honestly. I don't.
the way we play like we playing European style of football.
Yeah.
The style we play is much suited for Champions League. That's why I said I can see us winning the Champions League. You know, so yeah, man. But anything, Irishman, you got a show coming up or what?
Yeah, doing a show later on tonight at 7:30, something like that.
All right, people,
Irishman, I
people.
need to come on to your show. I don't think I have joined your show before, so I need to be there today.
Yeah, we'll put we always put the link to the Discord in the chat, and then the link to the streamer is always in the Discord.
I need
Yeah,
to
that's-
start learning how to do that. That's a good
Tune in
point.
an Irishman, bro. He does some good shows, bro.
Yeah,
you
man.
do
That's
4-hour
the hard-
streams, bro. You crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You do 4-hour streams, man. Yo.
Sometimes I just walk out of the room for half an hour, come back in there, we're still talking, man. I do not. Do not. People run the ship for me, man.
You know,
You're doing a good job, man.
he's the hardest working man on the showbiz right now. So big up to Irishman. Please, if
Yeah,
you
big
haven't
up to him, man.
subscribed, please go subscribe to the Anfield Irishman channel. Big things, and he's always welcoming. He has his comment on there. Pops, big up to Pops and Rasta Crab. You know, they are from the Bejan Red TV. Please, Bejan. Hey, Pops, you guys have a show today or when? Put in the chat. Yeah, man, people in the chat, man. Big up yourself for coming in, sitting down with us, listening to us. Yep. I try not to speak, but they keep pulling me back in. But yeah, man, we have problems. A lot, big problems. And
Arsenal right now are diving right now. They're trying to get a penalty.
let them suffer, them bastards.
How
You
long
see,
is
We're gonna
left in
suffer
that game?
too, bro. I wanted them to lose today because United are gonna get top 4 if they do this, bro.
but United is not going to be consistent, so I don't worry. That's the thing.
Exactly.
I don't know about that. They're beating Arsenal away from home. That's a momentum boost.
Yeah.
That's
Watch.
a
Is
momentum
it nearly
boost.
over?
It would fade out.
Is
It
there
would
long
fade
left in
out
that
in
game?
like 6 matches. honestly.
By the way, you can say Arsenal could battle the league, which by the way, City are starting to pick
That
up
would be
form
the
now,
most
so I can
joyful
do that.
thing for the rest of the summer. With this, the way I'm suffering, I need Arsenal to bottle the league. But with
Because
the
like
City
if they lose this
situation,
game, it's gonna be 4 points between them. So now they're gonna be in a really tight spot, like Arsenal, if they lose this game. I don't think they will.
and
but,
City
like,
also
if they
has
lose
started
this game-
picking up speed, even though they have
Oh,
stumbled.
yeah.
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 So
And they
big
have
up to all
players
of you
coming
guys,
back
man.
from injuries anyway, so you know.
Yeah, and I think Pep will do the thing where he'll throw away the Champions League and just focus on the league.
Yeah.
Like he done,
Yeah,
he
I
done
think
that
he'll
a
do
couple of
that.
times against us. He done. If you guys remember, by the way, he used to throw away the Champions League
He would
completely.
throw away everything, not just the Champions League, as is. He drops everything and
He
he
throw
goes,
away
you know
everything
what?
right now."
I'm going for this league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't
Yeah,
forget,
so-
they are also going for the quad, just like Arsenal. So
I don't think
Things are-
City will do that. I know Pep is too experienced to want to go on all
Pep is
four
tired.
fronts.
Pep is
Yeah,
tired.
but like
Especially
he
with how
understands like
tight his
what trophies
squad
to
is.
prioritize.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he
Yes.
knows when he senses opportunity. When
Yeah,
he smells blood, he goes for it.
Yeah.
I think there was a season where we dropped points and he played Champions League the next week. He lost and just focused on the league because it was almost like, I'm not sure what would happen with the Champions League, but the league, I can see Liverpool shaking.
Yeah.
I need to focus. And he did get in. So hopefully a miracle happens. I hope Arsenal don't win it because honestly, it will be too painful. We're probably finishing 6th or 7th this season if we're being realistic.
Yeah.
And then you have Arsenal winning the league. That would just be horrible, honestly.
Yeah, people, the top 4 dog fight is gonna be beautiful. So don't worry. We will be there between top 4 and top 6. That's Liverpool position right now. So
Yeah.
we are here. We're gonna support the club regardless. We'll be crying and whining.
It's
But
good therapy.
we'll be
I've
back.
left the league for
session
you
right there.
guys. I would support you guys in the Champions League, But I wish you guys all the best in the league. I'm not watching anymore.
No, Champions
I'm
League
done.
is the only thing
Yeah,
I'm focusing
yeah, we
on
gotta
now.
stop watching league
Yeah.
games for Liverpool now.
I'm done.
Now it's
I'm
official
done.
now. We gotta stop watching.
I'm done.
No, I'm focusing on Champions League. I still believe shameless. I'm shameless. I still think we believe
Yeah.
in. I believe
Yeah.
them in the Champions League, but
I think
yeah,
we
the
still
league is
win
over.
it. But
The
yeah.
league is over.
Yeah.
At least we win the
They
Champions
had
League.
4
We still
chances.
stay. In the
Arsenal made
Champions.
4 chances, by the way. He's doing a slot now. He's doing a slot.
No, he's
He has
panicking.
lost
It's called
his
panic.
head.
That's
That's
Arteta
my
for you.
problem with him. Exactly. That's my problem
panics.
with him. He doesn't know
panics a
how
lot.
to keep calm. It's okay for you to get dominated for some period in the game. You don't go into games and dominate for 90 minutes. But it feels like if it doesn't go Arteta's
oh my
ways,
god, we're gonna get some headaches, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
No, actually, I want us.
United win.
I want United to win,
I
so that I
want
can
them
go
to
to
win too.
AFTV and have a good
Nah,
weekend.
I wanted them to lose because of top 4. Me personally, like between City and
That
Arsenal,
one-
I don't
that
care
one
who
don't
wins.
worry.
Aziz, forget about top 4. Forget
Yeah,
about your
forget
club
about
at this
top 4.
point. The agenda is for Arsenal not to win the league. That's all.
Exactly.
Everything
That's the
else-
agenda.
I guess, bro. Don't get me
That's
wrong.
the
I enjoy
agenda.
a good Arsenal cooking. I enjoy
I
a
guess
good
what?
Arsenal cooking.
City's
right?
gonna come to
But
Liverpool.
like for me, it's not a priority. For me, it's not a priority. You know what I'm saying?
City's
Like, me
gonna
and
come
City,
to
I
Ma-
hate them both, by the way. I hate
City-
both City and Arsenal. I
City's
hate
gonna
them
come
both,
to
by the way.
Anfield, and we're gonna let them win so that they can.
Oh
win the
yeah,
league.
by all
That's
means,
it.
let them win.
If we do
Let
that,
them have
bro,
it.
I'm gonna get very upset. By the way, if we ever do that, by the way,
Aziz,
because
what's
you're
your
gonna do
point?
the double on us again.
We've done it
So
before.
we're gonna
Why
give
you
two
crying?
goals to both
Aziz, what's
Uniteds?
your point? Yes,
We've
but
done it
what's your
before,
point?
man. We've done it
Even
before.
if they
Chelsea,
don't, even
Stevie
if
G
they don't do
scoring
the
no
double,
goals.
Yeah, against United,
Kwasi,
yes, I hear it. Against United, I hear it.
Kwasi, even aside that, even
Yeah.
if they do the double above against us, what difference does it make? We're not winning the league. We're
But
definitely not
there's something
finishing in
called
the top
pride,
4.
brother. There's
So-
something called pride.
Well, that's
Forget
what we
about pride,
told you
honestly.
about
That's
that
why
with
we
the
need
Champions League. You didn't want to believe us.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we're not.
We told you
need
about the
something.
Champions League. You didn't want to believe us. Now you want pride. This guy. I'm telling you,
Aziz,
Salah,
Aziz,
Virgil.
Aziz,
Stop
this
taking
season, by the way.
Aziz, stop taking me and Kwasi serious. We're just having fun, honestly, at this point. We're not serious about anything.
No, you
We
got
know
that
the
serious.
season
You're
is
saying
bad.
you're not, but you are. You are.
I'm telling you,
no.
Arsenal
focus
so
on
bad, you want to lose against City.
focus on Champions League.
If it would give City the league, yes, I would lose to them gracefully.
You
If
want
it would give
Arsenal
them
to
the
win this league.
Yes.
Let me tell you
By
what
the
they are.
way,
No, wait,
last
wait.
season, by the way, when City went away to Arsenal, what did they do?
They
What
lost
did they do? They
5-1.
got spanked.
Yeah.
5. So
Yeah.
why are we doing these people some favors? Why
Check
are we
this
doing
out.
them favors? They never
Check
did a
this out.
favor for us.
Aziz, Arsenal fans already saying if they win, Arteta is the third best
Oh
manager
yeah.
of all time.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you
yeah.
want to hear this all summer? Huh?
Because it took them 6 years to build.
No. Literally, this is what they
Nobody
say.
will take them seriously for that, bro. Nobody will take that serious.
Well, do you want to stay all summer hearing this kind of nonsense?
And you're going to have to defend Klopp for the whole
That's if
summer.
you want to
Trying
quad.
to
If you want to
trying to
quad, then we
tell-
can't talk back to them. But if
Okay.
he just wins the league and that's it,
Well, the way things are
They
going,
don't
they
have a
might win the
conversation.
Carabao Cup. It looks like they can win the Carabao Cup. And
yeah,
when
but
they
like,
win
they
the
could
Carabao
bottle it
Cup,
in the final. They could bottle it in the final. Let's be real, bro.
bruh,
The final is against City, bro. City can beat them. The final is against City. You know what I'm saying?
this guy, you don't know football. Football will break your
But
heart.
okay. Hold on, okay. If they just win the league, they can't chat to us because it
That's
took them
what they
6
said.
years.
They're going to win the league, and Arteta will be the best manager after
No.
after Pep.
But I'm giving you the whole circumstance, right? If they just win the league, they can't chat to us because it took them 6 years for them to build a team that's capable of winning the league. Okay. Now, if they do multiple trophies, then it becomes a sticky conversation.
You didn't hear me.
And if they win the UCL, run. If they win the UCL, even if they don't win the league, if they just win the UCL,
They said, I want you to listen to what they said. If Arteta wins the league, he is the third best manager after Pep and Alex Ferguson.
and Alex
no.
Ferguson, yeah.
This is just nonsense. Okay, if they win the Champions League,
As
I'm
much as
telling
he
you
said
Aziz,
is-
right
Aziz,
now,
but you're going
run.
to spend Aziz, you're going to spend the whole summer trying to explain to them that you won just the league. That's
Yeah.
the point Kwasi is making. You're going to
Yeah.
spend the
And
whole
it took them
summer trying
6
to
years.
But like that's shameless talk. You know, they're not gonna take it
Shameless.
seriously because it took them.
Do you know? Do you know any Arsenal fans? Do you know any Arsenal fans?
I know a couple, yeah. And
Okay.
I watch YouTube, so
And
I
you
know
think
how
they have
shameless they can
shame?
be. I watch a lot of YouTube, by the way. I know how shameless they can be, by the way. But yeah.
Okay. You see, the funny thing is, you think they are shameless. They actually believe it. That's the
they got
difference.
some pure delusion right there, bro. I'm not
Exactly.
gonna-
They are not shameless. They actually believe exactly what they say that we think that is delusional. They actually don't think it's delusional. They think it's actually real.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but
that's crazy.
anyway, big up to all of you guys, man. Thank you so much for coming in, Irishman, Pops, Rasta Crab, Christian, all you man them who came on. Big up to Seconds for being, coming on the first time. I appreciate all of you guys, man. Pops, these guys are like cockroaches, man. You can't ignore them. They will keep finding a way to get in front of you. Come on. You remember your boy Gunnar Lee.
Gunnar Lee is a drag, bro. Gunnar Lee is a drag, bro.
Yeah, man. Big up to all of you guys. Please do go to Irishman's channel. He has a show later on and support. And of course, his show is always calling just like this too. So please go support him. Let's get this thing rolling, man. Liverpool, when are we back next? Next week against Newcastle?
No, Karabakh is the weekend, and then there's Karabakh coming on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Is it
At
Wednesday?
least
Yeah,
we
Wednesday,
get
yeah.
more 1 week of rest and then
Peace of mind for 1
Yeah.
week.
Okay. If we're gonna lose on the weekend or draw or whatever, can we just have one win so we can be a little bit happy?
that's what's supposed to be this one. And you saw what happened. And the funny thing is, I
like the
posted on
Marseille
Twitter
one, you know what I'm saying? Make us a little bit happy and then make us miserable again. You know what I'm saying?
when we're down 2-0, I'm like, we're gonna win this match. And then we end up 2-2, and I'm like, yeah, my prediction is right. Next
And
thing to
in the
do,
Prem, by the way, every time we go down, we don't win. That's what I've noticed.
it's
by the
becoming a problem.
Yeah, the mentality is like destroyed, by the way, in the football club right now.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
if they don't sack this guy soon, it's gonna continue, by the way. But yeah.
fire him.
Yeah.
Anyway, people, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. YouTube keep taking my subscription away, man. I already lost 4 subscriptions for some reason. I don't know what. People don't like me anymore. Anyway, big up to all of you guys, man. Peace.